Like, I would, I would definitely react to this.
Direct. Round of applause.
Yes, a standing ovation.
Hold on.
They thought we'd never be back.
We are live in direct. New year,
Oh,
new game.
Yes.
It's a whole lot of shit that's been going on.
it is.
So for those who don't know, I just came from overseas type shit, vacate type
International.
shit. You know how I get down.
Okay.
Niggas in the Philippines going crazy.
Philippines?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something slight.
That's not what
No, he.
the
Where?
Lady Boys is, right?
I think that's.
You saw a
I think
couple?
that's Bangkok. I didn't see nothing
Bangkok?
out there.
Oh, okay. What they
But-
got popping in the Philippines?
Hella Asians, you know, just regular shit. I was on some resorts, you know, high end type shit. But
You
listen,
did it the right way.
did it the right way.
Absolutely.
But this nigga Cat Williams done broke the internet.
He going crazy.
Brother, what's your perspective?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Did break the internet.
Because I got a perspective. What's your
Yes.
perspective on this whole shit?
Well, the calling out part, I'm assuming that's like the big thing, him calling out hella people.
This whole nigga, it got a little bit of everything. He calling niggas out. He dropping game.
He is.
You know what
He
I'm
is.
saying?
And I didn't even know he stayed in Shaq.
Oh my mama.
Everybody stayed in Shaq
when
at some point.
when I heard that, I said it makes sense now.
And he was doing a little bit of pimping out here.
I don't know what he was doing, but I just know Sacramento. You feel me? He was in Sac. He was in Oakland. But it got game. It got, you feel me? The
So many quotables.
messy shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Cat Williams. He started off with a bang. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He broke a lot of niggas' heart, man. A nigga came with that shit, like, nigga, we about to let them know, like, let niggas know what the fuck going on.
The quotables. He got the charisma.
That was all around entertainment.
That shit was
And
hard.
and he had actual punchlines, actual jokes in there.
That nigga was going crazy.
I actually looked up his Netflix special of his today. But I mean, the main thing that I took from it was his standpoint was a lot of it was competition. Like, he's competitive, this and that.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking to myself, that's not how I show my competitive nature, is to shit on other people. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga was in his band.
He was in his, like, he was a big
But you
bag.
didn't like that.
But it's like, just I don't want to use everything that he's saying and use it or translate it to being competitive, because real competition is let's say him and Cedric's entertainer. I'm not even looking at Cedric. I'm just looking at me. Cedric's not even on my level, nigga.
But
I'm
what-
Cat Williams.
But what if
Oh, God, nigga.
you got niggas that's stealing your material?
That's fucked up, but that's part of the game.
It's like plagiarism.
True.
Niggas got F's on a report card for plagiarism. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that was a big deal.
You do fail that
Niggas
class.
get kicked out of college for plagiarism. But the one thing I wanted to touch on, because I didn't really realize this till, and we touch on the interview shit, but I didn't really realize Cat Williams is the first, he introduced me to stand-up. He's the first stand-up comedian I used to watch. Because he
My soul. Everybody used to watch Cat Williams, bro. Cat Williams is like that nigga, bro.
was around like when we was in elementary school. A lot of the legendary stand-ups, I knew
Yeah.
them for their movies. So when you look at niggas like Martin Lawrence, I knew him for his movies. Bad Boys, Big Mama House. Eddie Murphy was big in stand-up. I knew him for his movies.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was big. I knew him for the Bernie Mac show.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was the only, like, I didn't really realize this till nigga his whole, he just been popping on the internet with this recent interview. I didn't realize he's probably the only comedian who I know him primarily for his content in stand-up. Obviously, he's been in hella movies, but
Yeah.
I know him primarily for his legendary stand-ups. A lot of these other comedians, I know, obviously they were legendary, but it's like, I know them more so for the other content they created.
Yeah.
And then I just, like I say, he was my first stand-up that I used to watch. I didn't even know about Kevin Hart until freshman year. I remember literally, and you might know him, but there was a dude on the football team named Jaquez.
Yep.
Light-skinned dude. I just remember we had a class together and he had mentioned like, oh yeah, Kevin Hart, my favorite comedian. And I didn't know who that was, but I was big into comedy. Went home that night, looked up his comedy, and that's when I saw Seriously Funny. You seen that stand-up?
I think so. He has a couple. But
Yeah, his first two,
Is Kevin Hart funny?
I fuck with his comedy.
Because the Cat, he ain't funny. He never been funny. He never sold out no show. He never had ticket. He never had a line across his stadium.
Well, I think what he was basically saying was like, before, like he came to and I don't even know if that shit is true, but
Before the Hollywood shit, he wasn't doing what he doing now.
Yeah.
well, anyway, I fuck with both their comedy.
Yeah.
But so nigga, Kevin Hart
100%.
freshman year, but Cat
Bro,
Williams,
he sold out to the labels. Started attending with this evil, the fucked up agenda And, you know, it's basically what he's saying. Like, you gave yourselves to them people.
I was watching in elementary school type shit.
No, yeah.
Was you watching Cat Williams?
I know the very first one that I ever seen was the one he came out to a Rick Ross song and he kept replaying it. Is that the one that brought you onto him? I just remember intro vividly.
It was two main ones. It was like It's Pimpin', which I think that might be that one. And then like Hustlers. I forget the titles. American Hustler or something.
Yeah.
Legendary. He got a couple legendary ones.
Yeah.
But I fuck with both of they stand up. Although with Kev, it's more so his first two. Laugh in My Pain, I wasn't big on it, and even the ones after that, I never was really big on. But I think Kev's hella funny just in general. Like I like his interviews and shit.
Yeah.
But as far as comedians, before we touch on the interview and shit, who do you fuck with? Was you fucking with Cat Williams? Was you fucking with Kevin Hart?
That probably was my first one that I ever saw.
Who was y'all fucking with? Cat Williams or Kevin Hart? Obviously, nigga gonna say Cat Williams now, but before. I fuck with all them niggas, bro. What I just heard, it's like, bro, turning your back against shit that you know that is going to, you know what these people are doing to keep us where we at and shit in life. So it's like, it's fucked up, bro.
The Rick Ross, Cat Williams one.
Shit.
But I ain't like, Nick Cannon had a funny ass. I remember, I don't know if you ever had like my mom, we had the cable package. You know how you can have like almost all the HBO shit. So he had an HBO special, and what was hella funny, this was when he was dating Mariah Carey or something like that. And he had hella funny ass jokes about him and his relationship dynamic between Mariah Carey. That shit was hilarious.
I ain't seen none of his stand up.
Nick Cannon, he got that one, and then Mike Epps. Mike Epps.
I fuck with Mike Epps heavy. I used to play Mike Epps every time I knock a bitch. Like when I fuck,
I remember those days.
I used to throw in Mike Epps every time. I figure if I don't fuck, at least I get a laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and she gonna want to laugh again, so she gonna come back.
It's gonna be a good time regardless.
Absolutely.
But I used to sleep to his stand up every night, the same stand up. But
one comedian that I've never like really got into is Dave Chappelle.
You never fucked with him?
Not to say that I never.
Not Dave Chappelle, that nigga. Not gonna lie, bro, top tier. Bro is top tier.
Fucked with him, but I just
never understood the hype.
No. I understand the hype because the Dave Chappelle show is big. That was one thing that I would watch that shit and that would be hilarious. But like his actual stand up,
you didn't find that funny.
I don't know. Maybe it's the way he just presents itself. I really don't know. Maybe he's not I don't know.
Charismatic. I never found him super funny, but I always liked his thought process and the way he would talk about shit. So I always was big on his stand-ups, not so much because I got big laughs. Cat Williams, Kev, these niggas I would actually laugh.
Yeah.
Chappelle, I don't honestly laugh, but I always find it entertaining and interesting. Like I just like the way, like the science of how he piece shit up and relate it to this. So I always enjoyed his shit from that perspective, but I do agree.
Yeah, he's like a great advice giver type shit. You about to stand up shit. He say some funny shit though.
I never found him like like laugh out loud type.
He reminded me of when we went to the TK Kirkland show. He has hella game.
TK
got hella game. He got hella game, but I wasn't laughing out I like to laugh out my seat. TK, he's funny. He got shit that you like. If you're in the dating scene, you can relate to it and then laugh. But it's like if you're just a random person that goes to watch this stand up, will you laugh? Can anybody laugh at this?
He was probably one of my favorite. Like he had me weak. And then even if I'm not laughing out loud, like some shit just be hella amusing. Like I ain't gonna lie, he was, and it was hard because we was there in person. But he's not mainstream, so it was like I'm not going in with crazy expectation. I really enjoyed that. But going back to the content, going back to this nigga was so deep in his bag.
He was.
And there's so much shit I want to kind of touch on, but it might take me a little lengthy when I get in my bag. So that's why I want to see your perspective on the whole shit.
Get into it.
So one of the key things I take away from it is this nigga's exposing, bro, we in a spiritual war. When you say shit like niggas is stealing jokes, you saying niggas ain't got integrity. When you saying shit like niggas is selling their soul, doing gay shit to make it, like nigga, you saying niggas is compromising their character for success.
Yeah. Some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? All the dresses winning movies. By the way, the only movie I seen was Big Mama. Be on the Medeas and shit. But that shit, I could never do that to myself, bro. Get in the dress. Need you in the dress. Need me in the dress, nigga. I got a dick in my pants. What the fuck is you talking about?
Not only is the world in a spiritual war, but nigga, this is something everybody could relate to. We all made a flesh.
Yeah.
We all sinners. So it's like internally, we all having a spiritual war. We all gonna have situations where our integrity is tested.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the right thing when no one's looking? That's just something, nigga, everybody can relate to, just the spiritual aspect of like, and then it's like, nigga, this nigga's so smart and strategic. Like, I see how this shit is like chess. This shit is psychological war. We don't live in a time where, like the medieval days, where niggas is fighting with swords and shields. Nigga, we living in a time where it's like, nigga, it's a lot of psychological warfare going on.
Yeah.
Mind games. And it's like I said,
Killed, like, this the most important thing up here. Kill your mental. You can be very fucked up.
something everybody could relate to. Everybody is having psychological war with their family, with their friends, with their coworkers, mind games, your girl. And this is why a lot of niggas going back to the girls. Niggas be like, we gonna start talking about the bitches. Nigga, this how a lot of niggas get their relationships fucked up.
Yeah.
The girl psychologically conquer these niggas.
Yeah.
But anyway, the psychological aspect is like the way this nigga was piecing shit together, it was impossible for him to lose. What I mean by that is this, kind of like what you say with the exposing shit. If you just come out exposing people, 9 times out of 10, like you attacking niggas, character assassination, just attacking niggas' character.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the audience is gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Because most people, when you think of just niggas exposing shit, even if it's the truth, if you just come out, let's just say I got family members that's fat. If I just come out, yeah, so-and-so is fat, so-and-so is this, even if it's the truth, most people from the outside looking in, they're gonna be like, nigga, you messy, you petty, that feminine, why you speaking on other people's business?
Yeah.
But the way he's so strategically, nigga, line shit up, he starts off the interview saying, nigga, I'm on God's side. God represents the truth. So if you mad at, nigga, the truth, you showing what side you on.
Yeah.
So he's already positioning the situation. Now when I speak and expose niggas, ain't nobody gonna disagree, because it's like, nigga, everybody wanna feel like they on the side of God.
Yeah.
So now it's like it's like niggas is playing perfect offense and defense. All great fighters, whether it be a physical fight, psychological fight, you not only attacking, but you anticipating what's the enemy gonna do.
Yeah.
How's the enemy gonna attack back? So when you just set shit up like that, like, yeah, I'm coming here, niggas is lying, I'm here to spread the truth. And even if it get messy, he don't look like a nigga who messy. He look like a nigga that, oh, he God's soldier.
Yeah.
He fighting the war. So it's like, nigga, the way he's piecing shit up. Another thing he did, just another example, even with like let's say that the Kevin Hart shit. When he says, he goes, boom, he goes, first thing, nigga, so like the way he doing shit, he goes, the number one job of a nigga who sold they soul is to convince you that they didn't. Then he goes, yeah, he sold it. So he did shortcuts. He was doing gay shit.
Yeah.
He put nigga Kevin Hart in a lose-lose situation just by the way he nigga set shit up.
Yeah.
If he don't respond, public opinion is, oh, you guilty.
Yeah.
But if he do respond, you're proving KATT right. You're fulfilling the prophecy he already said. He literally said the number one job is to tell you he didn't sell his soul, is to convince you didn't.
Yeah. Ain't no motherfucker, ain't no celebrity dumb enough to be like, I sold my soul. Who? Uzi? That nigga don't give a fuck. Let Uzi do what he do. You can tell that nigga done fucked this up out. You know what I mean? Uzi is Uzi, and that is none of my business.
Bringing God and shit's like, nigga, the number one job of the devil is to deceive.
Yeah.
So for you to say, nah, I didn't sell my soul, nigga, that's what KATT said you was gonna do. So you're in a lose-lose.
Yeah.
This is psychological. Like, nigga, this nigga's in his bag, and I see through all this, like, I see the chess moves.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, this shit gets so deep. And the reason why this shit is so powerful, because it's like, nigga, and I don't want to, that's why I say when I get in this bag, it was gonna get lengthy. So it's like, nigga, you want to touch on?
No,
it?
yeah, I think one thing that I did like was physically he's kind of inferior to most, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he knows that. So how he fights is through his influence and the words that he says, what you touching on. So it's like all the shit that he's saying about so and so and so and so. At the end of the day, it's gonna affect their body. It's gonna affect their ticket sales. It's gonna affect their audiences. People gonna be in their comments. They not gonna fuck with him, and then it's like,
changing
You
the whole
can't
game.
fuck with nobody like that. You cannot fuck with nobody who's on the devil's side. It's fucking weird. Like, bro, you're stupid. Why would you even want to do that? That's not smart. It never will be, chat. Never will be. Never will be.
Changing the whole
Nigga,
game.
just this nigga's rewriting history, just like he was, and he has so many quotables and this and that. And the thing is like, nigga, sometimes it's not even about the truth; it's about perception.
Yeah.
Perception becomes reality. Prime example: there's niggas who go to jail who've been falsely accused of crimes, go to jail for years for crimes they didn't commit. The truth is they were innocent. But perception was you a criminal.
Yeah.
So because the perception was this, you ended up living the life of the perception. You lived the life of a criminal, but you weren't really a criminal.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's just say Bill Cosby. Whether he did it or not, because of the perception, you now live the existence of a nigga who was taking advantage of girls.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, even if a nigga wasn't in jail, even if he's just out here in public, and that's why that whole Me Too shit is so powerful, because if you can change people's perception, you could really change a nigga's life. Now, if the perception is, if I can convince people, yo, so-and-so took advantage of girls, you gonna start to live the experience of a nigga who really take advantage of girls. The same shame that they experience, you gonna start to experience when you walk in public.
Yeah.
The same hate they experience, you gonna start to experience. So it's like your literal life will now, you're gonna live the life of the perception, even if it ain't true.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's why that shit is so powerful. Let's say like Kev and all these other niggas, it's like, regardless if it's true or not, even if his day-to-day don't change drastically, his legacy could potentially change. A week ago, niggas wasn't looking at Kev like, nigga, he sold his soul, he did gay shit to make it. Or, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple people who thought weird shit, but it's like, that wasn't the mainstream discussion. Now all of us,
Obviously, it come to a conclusion with if you blind to that shit, because, nigga, for you to even make it to the higher ups, you gotta do some weird shit regardless. In that industry, bro, you gotta do some fucked up, crazy shit.
all of a sudden, that's the mainstream discussion.
Yeah.
His whole legacy could change by changing the perception and shit. Is like, bro, that shit is so powerful. It's like, nigga, he can completely change niggas' legacies.
Yeah. Now I was thinking like how, because he called out a lot of people. So how could these people's how could they like clap back? How could they respond? And then I was thinking of the Meek Mill and Drake thing. Okay, Meek Mill calls out Drake, you're a goat. Somebody writes your shit, blah, 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 blah. And Drake responded with bars.
Right.
So it's like, okay, they're comedians. Yeah, okay, I can respond with jokes, but it's at the end of the day, it's a joke. It's all up to objectivity of who you think is funnier. Kevin Hart might come up with a crazy ass bit, but you still fuck with Cat Williams more than Kevin Hart. It does get tricky, but I ain't gonna lie. That
I believe Cat Williams is just more uncut than like it's like he don't have filter with his shit.
That's why he was moving, and this goes out to the people that are out there in the world of like, just because you might be physically inferior, you can still elevate your mental, you can still elevate your wordplay to damn near
Just conquering life.
conquer. That's one thing that I feel like Dame Dash does very, very well, is even if he's not the most physically imposing, his presence just demands so much attention and so much respect that Arnold Schwarzenegger could the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Arnold could what?
Arnold, like when Arnold,
Like when they both in a room, they
like,
got he a giant in a room type shit.
Like he's a giant without actually being a physical giant.
And that's the thing. It's like, that's ultimately what life. It's like, nigga, it's power.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be the biggest nigga in a room to have the most power in the room to be, nigga, just, this shit gets so deep. But it's like, and that's the thing, when I look at shit like this, and that's the advice, you know, I try to get in niggas, it's like, what can you apply to your life? What's relatable to you? That's why I brought up the spiritual war, the psychological war, because it's like, nigga, the actual, like, whether or not niggas did this or this and that is like, I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I like niggas comedy, but it's like, I don't know these people as humans.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not too much invested in humans that I don't know at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think so often, going back to worshiping false idols and shit, it's like people in general, they get so invested in people they don't know. Oh, so-and-so's dating this person. So-and-so did this. So-and-so might have did some shady shit to make, and it's like,
Yeah.
what effect does that have on you personally? You the main character of your movie.
Yeah.
I'm the main character of my movie. So it's like, always try to, obviously.
Why the fuck are you worried about somebody else's movie? You don't even play a role. They don't even know you exist. If they wasn't famous, you would not know they exist. See how this shit go? So much shit to this shit, bro, that people don't understand, and they just, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I believe Cat Williams 100%. Trust me, bro. That Hollywood shit is insane, nigga. It make you turn on your people, do weird shit, all type of shit, bro.
See, shit got entertainment value, but I always try to nigga look at shit, and that's my advice to niggas is always try to extract some game. What information can you take out of this and apply to your real life? That's ultimately, nigga, the theme behind the pod is like, nigga, we trying to give niggas some information that could hopefully empower them. Look in the mirror and realize, nigga, you the greatest. You the king. And even if you're not there yet, build yourself up to where you get to a position where you looking in the mirror and you proud of the nigga because you the main character.
And you can believe it.
That right there, like I say, as far as the details of if the shit is true or not, I really don't know. I really don't give a fuck too much.
Yeah.
It's like
one thing that he did bring up was the whole Hollywood shit. And I feel like the world is always like, that's an interesting topic. Like, what are they doing to get these big ass movie roles? I don't want to say his name, but one of the homies we both know, he put us on to hella, like these niggas are doing hella gay shit out here.
Yeah.
They're doing hella, and so when Kat brung it up, it was like I already believed the homie, but it's like, bruh.
he's confirming.
Yes,
shit.
he's like, that's one source, and I've never heard it from any.
True, bro. It's actually true. Niggas not lying about this shit, man. Niggas not lying about them people, man.
Anybody else, but now somebody who's like big time in the shit, he's also saying that the shit is crazy, putting on dresses and this and that, and that shit was dumb. I ain't gonna lie, he was so powerful when he put in, he doesn't fuck with somebody, and I'm not gonna do another movie until he puts on a dress. Like, that is crazy.
Nigga
Like,
bad.
just think about that. That is crazy.
And he did it.
Like, I'm not doing shit in Hollywood unless y'all put this dude into a dress.
Bro, that interview, it had everything. It had the comedic elements. It had, nigga, it was so many punchlines.
Yeah.
Why would you say that, Cat? Because that's where he's a believable actor. And I believe the best actors need the best roles. Like, nigga, it's just bars.
One thing that he said to
Why did
Shannon
he lie?
Sharp, he was like, what did he say? He was like, I can't believe you right now. You're aligning yourself with losers.
No,
that's not
that
like
was
you.
so hard. And I could relate because I've been did some shit like that in real life. He was like, your alliance to losers is very unlike you. It's like he's complimenting
That's
you,
so
but
hard.
check. And I didn't bit, nigga, and that's why I respect it. Like,
Y'all gotta listen, bro. Open ears. It's a lot of game. It's a lot of game. It is a lot of game passed around. They don't gotta do this shit, bro. They don't have to break it down like this, though. Nigga, this is why I be pay attention. It don't matter who talking, nigga. Nigga, pay attention. Listen. That's what we gotta do. If ain't nothing that you want to hear, just tell them I believe the opposite. You see what I'm saying? But bro, I'm telling you, bro, nigga, you get put on so much if you watching it. That's why I fuck with the minorities, because they break it down for you and they play it out. They play it out in front of you. They break it down and they play it out in front of you. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Can't beat that.
see the chess moves. I know how niggas is moving because it's like, nigga. Anyway, I done did some shit like that with a bitch where it's like, nigga, I done told a bitch like, you too cute to be cussing. That don't look good on you.
Yeah.
It's the same dynamic of like, I'm complimenting you, but I'm also checking you. Like you shouldn't be moving the way you moving. That's unlike you.
Yeah.
You too pretty to be
distasteful.
It's just like you too pretty to be cussing. That don't look good on you. Like,
and that was one of the questions that they talked about on the Q&A portion of how to interact with haters. And I feel like that was a great way to like, I mean, not to say that Shannon Sharp was hating on him, but that's like a subtle, easy way to like check the bullshit.
my mama.
And that, I ain't gonna lie, that was dumbass clean. He got so much, like
That
this
nigga
whole
was in his bag.
Him leaving his household at 13, now he's homeless, and then you feel me, he goes to Florida. I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy ass story. But I feel like in order to be that wise or to be that funny, to
Nigga got the fuck up out the crib and got straight to business.
Have all these crazy ass, like you have to live life.
He needed the life experience.
I swear to God, like so many people, y'all want so much shit. Y'all gotta live life. Like we're sitting here talking, but y'all gotta go out and live it. Whatever game you getting, you gotta go out there and live it. And you might fail or you might succeed, but you can come back and tell us and you feel me, laugh about it.
Like it's not just about digesting the game. You gotta exercise.
Yes.
Just hearing it and understanding it,
Yeah.
that's not enough. You gotta put it into action.
Work
You gotta
out.
eat right
Work
and
out.
exercise, whether it be in
Work
real
out.
life, whether it be in nigga with the game. Like nigga, you can't just digest the info.
Yeah.
Execute that motherfucker. Put it into work.
He went so crazy.
Use
They
it.
got every aspect. They got the story.
Nigga give you some game and you ain't using it, it's your fault. You gotta put the blame on yourself because you did it, apply it. It's not no, just do it. Make sure you follow the lines. It's read between the lines before you apply certain shit. You know what I mean? So you can come correct with it. So people won't look at you like, whoa. Nah. Come smooth. Step lightly, walk lightly. Take your time with things. Be patient with shit. Speak your mind. That's the light. Speak your mind. If you a person that have no problem speaking your mind, doing what you want to do, bro, shit happens, bro, fast. Good shit, cause you keeping it real. You ain't saying no fake shit. You ain't lying. Why would you play like that?
Storytelling, the comedy, the punchlines,
The wow factor.
It's also just like the charisma, the charm, the nigga he'll be talking like this and then he'll get dead serious.
Yeah.
All that little shit, that's that charisma, that's that charm, that's that shit that bitches getting going back to the bitches. Like that's that type of shit that just not just with bitches, but it just makes you so gravitating.
And
This
one
shit
thing
gets so
that
deep.
was also funny is something about when you're like a little bit smaller.
Well,
One
shit.
thing
shit that just not just with bitches, but it just makes shit that bitches getting going back to the bitches. Like that's that type of shit that just not just with bitches, but it just makes you so gravitating.
and
This
one
shit
thing
gets
one
so
thing that
deep.
was
That's
also
another thing that you know, motherfuckers gotta work on. Myself too, gravitating. Like it's there, but I need to work on it some more. Need to apply it. If I work on that more, bro, oh my God. I would be so fucking unstoppable. It's there, but if I just like focus up on everything, cause you know, niggas lose attention. Like niggas fuck up. I'm not finna sit up here and act like I'm the perfect motherfucking human. Ain't nothing perfect about me or nobody else. It's something. Accept your flaws, bro. Move forward. Don't worry about no past. I accept my flaws. But I made sure I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Stand out. That's the whole point of life. You stand out, you gravitate more shit towards you. Good shit.
also funny is something about when you're like a little bit smaller, like something, all these comics have to me something in common. They always have like a weird factor about them. Not necessarily weird, but
I know
like
what you're
Kevin
saying.
Hart short, Kevin Williams short,
Patrice was fat. Like
yeah, it's
everybody got like
they
a little
all
something.
got something to him. But when he was getting into the segment where he was like, if I see
I
Secretary
was gonna knock him in the gut.
I'm gonna hit him in the gut. When he got up, it's like he didn't even, you know, that Tory Lanez bit that you showed me, it's like he got up and he didn't get up. That shit was dumb ass funny, but it's like he's saying he's gonna whoop somebody's ass,
But
and we
he's
can
small.
laugh at it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that shit is.
There was so many elements. Like that shit had every aspect of the game. Like I say, as far as was all of it true, was some of it false, I really don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm a fan of all these niggas comedy type shit, but shit was in his bag. One thing that I initially, when I heard it, I'm like, this nigga's lying. Like it don't even make no sense. But when he was like the whole 3,000 books a year, you remember that part?
That was crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, like
At
after
like 13 or something.
But I ain't gonna lie, like after thinking about what he said, I didn't have situations. See, he said he read books. He didn't say he finished them. Nigga, I didn't have days where I got. If you look in my on my shelf, I got hella books. I've read hella books. I haven't finished hella books.
Yeah.
There's only a few books I finished. I've had days where I've read 3 books a day. I didn't finish all of them.
Yeah.
But I read an hour, just like a nigga watch TV.
The wordplay.
You watch an hour of this. You watch 2 hours of that. You watch an hour of that show. It's like, nigga, I didn't have days where it's like an hour of this book. Let me read about this. Read 2 hours of that. Read an hour of that.
Reading is important, though. It helps with your vocab. And that game teach you some shit. You know what I'm saying? The books teach you some shit. Life books and shit like that. But not knowing you, your soul is a whole novel. Never forget. You got everything within. It's okay to pick up on a lot of game to unlock, you know what I'm saying? Unlock new shit that you don't even know about, but your soul, you know about. Your avatar don't know about it. You're the soul. You get what I'm saying? Let me break it down. You're the soul. You know about everything on earth. It's just you have to reach that potential. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, bro, this shit is here, bro. This shit is true. Like, everything is real. I'm telling you, bro. Shit is real, bro. Telling you, bro, this shit is real. You ain't gotta believe it, but bro, once you get that wake up call, bro, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is seeing, hearing? How the fuck I knew this? Bro, that's you, nigga. You know it. Fuck. You're the soul. You're not the avatar. When your soul leave the body, you do not look like your avatar, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
So it's like,
Real shit.
it is, if you an avid
That's
reader, and this is
game.
before,
That's some deep game right now. That is some game. I just put y'all on game.
when he a kid, before
It's
social
okay to
media,
read
before
books.
TV was hella popular, it's like,
Yeah.
if you an avid reader, I ain't gonna lie, that is believable, because I did the math. I'm like, nigga, that's 8 books a day. Now, yeah, obviously finishing 8 books a day, impossible. But nigga, reading 8 books a day, especially if you an avid reader, I'm not even an avid reader. I done had days reading 3 books a day.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, even little shit that sounds so unbelievable, it's possible. I'm not saying it's true, but it's like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that is possible. Just like a lot of niggas can confidently say, like, yeah, when I was a kid, I watched 8 hours of television every day. Nigga reading 8 hours a day, and you reading an hour of this, an hour of that. A lot of niggas read the Bible, they ain't finished it. They read 48 Laws of Power, they ain't finished it.
I'm one of them.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, that kind of makes sense. Because initially I'm like giving pushback, like, nigga, there's no way. Then I'm like, actually, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is possible. He said a couple other little things that was like, with the whole, oh, I was accepted in college at 12. I mean, that is crazy, but
That's
it's
like-
like, there are people like
You're
that,
like
though.
a genius at that point.
Nah, no doubt. Like, I've seen niggas on the news, like, oh, this kid was accepted at this age. So it's
Yeah, it is.
possible.
Maybe the
I
criteria is
was
different there.
believing a lot of shit. I ain't gonna hold, like, and then just overall, like, the world, and that's why I say, nigga, the way he was moving, it's impossible for you to not be on his side. Like, the way
Yeah.
he's framing shit, even the way when he says shit like, look, the only reason
He's standing tall when he say this shit. That's what people not. I want to see people looking at it for entertainment purpose. Nigga, this is some serious shit that if you get deep in that industry hole, you're going to witness the shit this nigga is talking about. He's not telling you no lie, man. I'll be damned if Cat Williams sat up there and lied. I'll be damned. Unbelievable. There's no way. That's some weird shit. Like, nigga, you weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no Cat Williams. You feel what? That's not Cat. Come on, man. Cat ain't never been a nigga to get played with, bro. And that's facts. We know that. We know that. How long OG been on the internet, man? How long his name been flying around here, man? Years. And not know. They try to throw some weird shit like he's losing his mind. That's how they get you, like. Them are white. Y'all gotta understand. Them are that side of white people that hate us, nigga. If you're black, they hate you. They finna do anything. Yeah, they go reel your ass in. That's their job. They good at talking. Of course, that money, bro, that money they put on the table, that shit make you think, nigga. You need time to think, or you be like, damn, you giving me 30 M's on this next closing deal? Shit, fuck it. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, just go ahead, because you never had that money. You probably think you'll never get that opportunity. But if you think about it, nigga, you don't need that from these weird ass people, man. Get that shit. Nigga, you can get that shit. You can get up there. But you have to play your cards right. It's the only way.
The reason I'm coming on your platform is because they spoke first. And the way he framed it, he like, nigga, they attacked me first. And one thing about bullies is that if you don't check them, they gonna keep attacking you. So he's already framing it like, look, I'm the victim.
Yeah.
They attacked me first. They're the bullies.
Yeah.
No one's gonna support the bully.
Yeah.
Like the way he's.
Gotta put your foot down. Tell motherfucker like, I ain't coming here for this. I ain't coming here for you. Ain't none of that shit about you, whatever, nigga. I'm worried about what I need to do, and that's it. Fuck what you doing. I'm not paying attention. You get what I'm saying? You gotta pop your shit, bro.
Framing shit, I just know because I understand it's like I see how niggas is moving. Like this is all chess moves. Like that nigga know what he doing.
And also one good thing, not even a good thing, but some things that some people don't think about is the people that are getting clapped at, like they would probably get emotional, and their first instinct is either you gonna either say with the jokes, or it's like when I see Cat Williams, I'm gonna do something physical to him. But at that point, it's like you're really gonna do something to somebody that's 5'3", 125. You don't get no cool guy points for doing.
Situation.
Like, yeah, it's a lose. Like you got big and bad with him. Like come on now, you were better off just giving him hella jokes.
That's the second most viewed podcast of all time.
All time?
All time.
Who's first, Birdman?
No, he did way more than Birdman. Like, and I ain't gonna, I started looking at shit just to like reference it, and like, nigga, you know, the 6ix9ine shit was going crazy on the Breakfast Club. The Soulja Boy shit went crazy. Nigga, Soulja Boy shit had 20 million. 6ix9ine shit had 20 million.
They was doing numbers.
That nigga did 40 million. Double. Like what you did, that shit was big. He doubled that in a
He had
week.
substance.
In a week. That
In a
nigga was
week.
doing numbers, but the first one is on it's on Joe Rogan's podcast. Some dude like that talks about aliens, like some scientist type dude. Got like 57. But it's like, give it some time. This shit might be the #1 podcast of all time. That shit was legendary. Like that nigga was in his bag for sure.
Do you think that there's a possible chance that it might get taken down? All these entertainers and all that type of shit, like he talking about
bound.
big dogs in the industry. So it's like, is they going
It's
to
bound.
cease and assist?
They
You
probably would
slandering
have
my name.
They probably would have already didn't tried that, but I ain't gonna,
Yeah, but at the same time, it would be stupid if it get taken down because he said some shit. So it gotta be true if you try to take it down, even though it is true. So if you try to take it down, motherfucker will be like, oh shit, wait a minute, let's step back. They weird. You see what I'm saying? So Kevin Hart, who all the people he was talking about in that shit, don't be no dumbass and show your hand. You go show your hand. You're bound to show your hand when you try to get that video took down. Yeah. You showed your hand.
like that shit is gonna, if anything, solidify it even more. It's kind of like when you kill somebody, like you martyr him. By making him a martyr, you just solidify the idea even stronger. Like, oh yeah, he was telling the truth. It's a lose-lose. I ain't gonna lie, like that nigga was playing chess. That nigga really knew how to come in. He gonna attack your character, but then position the situation in a way to where niggas ain't gonna attack him back. Or it's hard to attack him back. Like, that nigga was playing chess, bruh. And a lot of this shit, I promise you, like, it probably was unintentional. I don't know. But it's like, just intelligent niggas know how to kind of piece shit up. They know how to kind of frame situations. And that nigga was in his bag. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he was definitely going crazy.
So many quotables, just bars.
And then hearing his backstory, how he went from, I'm like that's dumb ass clean, to where he was a comedian in the churches. And at first I didn't understand that. And then he broke it down like, I could do a 5 to 10 minute piece of comedy with no cursing, no sexual, nothing. And it's like, that to me is like a challenge within itself. Like I would think that that's a big challenge. No cussing or no sexual content. That's going crazy. That's like, his bag is so deep. It's so deep. And then when he was talking about Netflix, you feel me? He talking about, every time I 8-figure checks, I'm like, getting to the bag too. I remember at one point he was getting hella
8 figures.
Look, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, they were saying, oh, he on crack, he's this and that, he fell off.
That's fake.
But the nigga was doing, like, I didn't seen a lot of crazy videos to where it's like, if he not on drugs, the nigga was acting. Why? Like, I didn't seen it. You seen the fight?
That's how they.
He fought like a 7th grader. This nigga fought a
Oh, I
seventh
think I
grader.
did see that.
Yeah, like nigga, it's a video. You could Google it, or YouTube it, but it's like nigga, he punched the seventh grader, then he ended up getting choked out.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Nigga, if you not on drugs, what the fuck are you like? What is you doing?
This nigga was wildin'. He was wildin'.
Yeah.
You're a sober mind did that. Not only that, like there's a couple videos where it's like niggas just look crazy every video, like, and his hair is always on the crazy, looking like Einstein. But there was another video where he's on stage and he's like rocking back and forth. He's just rocking back and forth like this, and like his whole position is just comedic, like, and it's just he looked like he on drugs, and then he's up jumping on a nigga and fighting a nigga on stage. There was multiple instances where
KATT Williams was, yeah.
it's like the idea of him being on drugs wasn't far-fetched.
The truth is out. I don't know if it's the truth, but his truth is out there.
And that's why I say, like, nigga, perception is everything. Like,
So if they tried to take it down, hey, hey, you showed your hand, gang. I don't know who did it, but Kevin Hart, yo, stop, shout your hand, because you're losing anyway. You're losing. We done heard so many rumors about the Hollywood shit. Now this big time KATT Williams, he's a fucking superstar, bro, in this industry. And he come out and say this shit, and he's not the only celebrity that said some shit about it. You got Orlando Brown, you got a lot of more people. Then you got some rappers that say the industry on that weird shit. And you got the Diddy situation. Niggas talking about some Diddy say you want to party, you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell that nigga no after parties. Now I'm going home, bro. I gotta get to my wife. Man, you know you can come and, you know, we can have some fun. Hell no. I don't want to have your fun. I want to have fun with my wife. That's what I want to do, gang. I don't know what type of shit you see, but nigga, it's not me.
perception is reality. That's why, like, when it comes to the Me Too movement, to this and that, like, nigga, if people can change your perception, they can change your reality. Shit is so powerful. Nigga, yeah, shout out to him. He was in his bag. I was watching that in the Philippines.
Yeah, that shit was dumbass clean.
One thing I did as far as just going back to the Philippines, like, we don't typically, when we travel, nigga, we just stay in regular hotels and shit, nigga. We was at a clean little resort, the whole nine.
Room service?
Have you ever done that? Like, go to like clean ass resorts and shit?
Yeah, Mexico, where you like call the butler and they bring whatever you want and all you can eat.
That shit was so
You did it the right way.
That shit was hard. It was just a clean ass experience overall. Yeah. And I'm just so used to, we do regular ass hotels and shit. We do our thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like,
Humble.
you did it the right way.
No,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Grown man
But-
shit. Grown man
Yeah,
shit.
that shit was hard. But quick little commercial break. This video is sponsored by iPhones. Use your iPhone and like this video. Which iPhone you got, Jay?
Oh God, I recently just had to upgrade. Yeah,
You got the
that new
15?
15 platinum.
That nigga got that new
Platinum.
shit.
I gotta get that bitch.
My shit blue.
Is it a little different? Cause I got that old shit. I ain't Hollywood like you other niggas.
Bro, my shit is one of one. My shit one of one.
You
bro.
got that new shit.
My shit talk to me.
Mine do too. You got different voices.
Different voices.
You got new bitches. Siri ain't the only.
Bad bitches.
I'm stuck with Siri. You got
Siri's still the bad bitch.
multiple on that side.
I would tell your name, but she treasure. You know how you said last pod, you know, you trophies and treasures. My
Hey,
I
name.
you
respect
can't-
that. I
you
wouldn't
can't
even want to know her
expose it.
name. Like, you really don't.
But yeah, bro, I got that platinum thing, new shit. I had to, you feel me? I had to treat myself this Christmas, going crazy. But yeah, bro, that's regular though.
Real talk. Well, yeah, shout out to today's sponsor. Make sure you use your iPhone to like today's video. And if you don't have an iPhone,
What kind of iPhone y'all got? I got the 14.
Get you one,
yeah, I mean, who has Androids?
brokies.
You know what I mean? Like,
Brokies.
if you don't have an iPhone, get your life together.
You got niggas with the Androids. It's okay to not have iPhones. They're made by children in China. The work labor laws.
Who's the Android made by? I'm sure it's made by children.
But they ain't publicizing it.
You know what I'm
'cause it ain't
saying?
iPhone winning. They want to hate against the winner.
You know what's crazy that I found out in the Philippines? The age of consent is 12. This is just a side note because we talking about children. Age of consent is 12.
12 to
12
what?
years old.
To drink everything?
I was just talking about. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even take it there with no kid, point blank, period.
Like,
I know what you got on your mind.
That's
Okay.
we
Word.
got him.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't gonna- and that's the thing. That's another thing. Going back to the Cat Williams shit, like I wore a dress, like, like the truth is the truth. Like for those who forgot, I ended up, nigga. The video's down right now, but anyway. Thank God we ain't successful because they gonna bring that back and be like, he sold his soul. But anyway,
That's how they made it.
you know
They
what I'm
wore
saying?
the
Like,
dress.
I swear to God. But there was a video in which this was actually our first video that went viral on YouTube. It was our betting strangers video. Right after that video, it was a bet, and we made a personal bet, and we was like, if this video get a certain amount of likes, loser got to do this. If it whatever. Anyway,
I
a bunch
see.
of our
I
subscribers,
see
they
that
made
video.
comments of dares that the loser had to do. I ended up losing the bet. So they were writing dares of what I got to do. You got to run across this. You got to do this. Eat this hot pepper, blah, blah. One of the dares was wear a dress and get at guys. And it was one of the funniest portions of the video. It was hilarious.
You look like you're in a rush. Where you headed?
Head back home.
Headed back home? Got any plans tonight?
Nah.
what the fuck?
No plans? You want to make some plans?
No thanks.
No thanks?
You run.
Uh-oh, you want to race?
No.
Let's race to the car. Winner gets a blowjob.
No thanks.
No?
Not my style.
It was hilarious.
He chose to do that.
Brother, I'm content oriented. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about- and
Content-oriented.
that's why-
That's the thing. When you lead with the content, you can fall back on the content.
I mean, I'm content oriented, but what if Kev was content oriented?
What can he?
You can't do that. Not with them. They telling. No, how that shit work. They telling you, we want you in a dress. They are telling you this shit. It's not. I'll do it for the content. No, we want you to be in a dress. Like, I want you to wear a dress for this scene. You know what I'm saying? And how many scenes and shit is, that's some OD shit, my brother. I can't even tell y'all.
He not be content oriented. He
That's
wanted
what-
that role.
But that's what I'm
In
saying.
order to
Like,
get that role, he had to put on dress.
but what I'm saying is not even just about the role, but what if this in his mind that was a funny scene? I'm content oriented, and now obviously I ain't. There's some shit I'm just crossing lines. I ain't
All of a
kissing
sudden,
niggas.
is
Alright, so the same thing is like Robert. A grown ass man in a dress, though, that's OD though. Ain't gonna lie. I can't stream, chat. I just can't do it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. It's not working. It's not working. It was snowing and some more shit, bro. I really don't know what the fuck going on. I'll stream for y'all tomorrow. I can't, bro. I'm trying to get this video.
his second dick. It's funny.
Right.
Content oriented.
Right. But like there's certain shit, nigga, I'm not doing. Kissing,
Yeah.
nigga, like, okay, boom. But that was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's why even when we talk about the dress shit, I don't get too deep into that because it's like, nigga, there's plenty of white niggas that wore dresses too.
I think-
now
I
it
think-
could be a humiliation ritual, but
I think what Cat Williams was trying to hit on was he wore this dress and then all of a sudden you see him propel and go to the top.
right.
So
There's just this. Is that a coincidence?
but it's like niggas wear a dress, we're still here.
Right. But that was just hilarious. Like
Yeah.
for those who don't know,
That's the goal to get you. Like, you gotta do some weird shit, some sick shit.
I'm sure a lot of people do remember
Yeah.
it, but it was an old video I did where it was a hilarious scene. But it was, nigga, I did wear a dress.
Oh, you Like that was some of the funniest, greatest content. It's crazy how like that's the funniest, greatest content, but it like in the moment it truly went the Target shit.
Yeah.
Miraculously got deleted somehow, some way.
To give the people context, basically before the scene, like nigga, I had to try on the dress. So nigga, I'm in the dressing room. This nigga Jay out record me. So nigga, when I walk out the dressing room, he could see how I look, and nigga, it was we both start crying, like just me seeing him laughing. And see him, it was just hilarious. But that scene never made the cut of the video, and it got deleted. Now Jay has a conspiracy that I intentionally deleted it. Was never intentional, but yeah, that scene got deleted.
He deleted it.
Long story short, what was he talking about? The iPhone? Oh, children, 12 years old. They gonna be like, yeah, nigga, all this, the dots is connecting. He wore a dress. He's talking about children. But I just found that crazy because nigga, I know. And the reason I brought that up because when we went to Colombia, I remember someone saying like, yeah, the age of consent out here is 14. I was like, that's crazy. And then I was curious when I was in the Philippines. I just asked someone who lived there, like, what stage of consent out here? I was just curious, and they was like, it's 12.
I was one. You heard about the this list, this Harvey Weinstein list?
Epstein's list?
Epstein's list. Who's Weinstein?
Some director dude.
Oh, that was another dude. Oh, okay. Epstein's list. You heard about this?
Jeffrey.
This new list that's about to drop.
I don't know nothing about that list. He had a list of niggas that went to his island or something like that.
There's a list of niggas on that island, and these niggas is shook to see who's on that list. They said the world, not the world.
The list came out?
No, the list ain't came out, but everybody's hella interested to see who's on the list. You ever had 70-year-old pussy?
I had 50-year-old pussy. You don't want that.
Why not?
You don't want that, Jay. You don't want that.
That shit weak.
It don't get better with age.
It don't get wetter.
It don't get better with age.
Damn.
It had grip.
Oh God, that's all I need. Grip.
It had grip. I like water. I like to slide. You ever go down a slide and
Word on God.
it's just hella rocky?
I like turbulence. I like when I go in this shit, it feel rocky. It feel like, oh shit, I ain't never felt this before. Just go. I've had California flood before.
I like floods.
It's like,
I like to drown.
I end up not even coming because it's like, bro, bitch,
You can't
your
feel
shit too
nothing.
wet, bitch.
Yeah,
Go clean yourself up.
Right. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Like, I hate when I do my job too well because now I can't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's too. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Only one. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But let's do a couple of the Q&As. Known as a nice guy, how can I change that? I tend to not check them after they say something stupid. I always define a nice guy simply as a people pleaser. That's typically what a nice guy really is just he's a people pleaser, whereas the quote unquote asshole is a nigga who ain't trying to please a bitch. And so my advice would be, you got to learn. You got to learn how to be selfish. That's simple.
Yeah.
You just got to learn how to be selfish. One thing Patrice used to always talk about, we always shout him out on the, he had a podcast called The Black Phillip Show. He used to always say, your happiness got to be paramount.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself first.
You gotta be first.
I think the two main components of the quote unquote asshole is selfish and not selfish like, nigga, you could be selfish and unselfish. And I know that's contradictory, but it's like I had to be selfish to chase success, to get money, for example, in
True.
order to be unselfish and give money to the people. So it was a combination. It's not like you just selfish and it's fuck the world.
Yeah.
But anyway, before I could feed you, I gotta have food on my plate type shit.
Yeah.
But it's a combination of being selfish combined with not tolerating disrespect. And I think typically the nice guy, he's not selfish because he's always trying to please others. So he's typically living life according to how other people want him to live rather than how he wants to live. He's conflict avoidant. He avoids conflict. And a lot of times he tolerates disrespect. He tolerates people mistreating him. And it don't got to be major disrespect or niggas putting their hands on him or nothing crazy. But it's just he tolerates disrespect because he wants to avoid creating conflict. He wants to avoid displeasing people. So my biggest advice, niggas just gotta learn how to be selfish, nigga, and just don't tolerate none you don't like. That's simple.
Absolutely. We gonna keep it that simple.
I don't know what to do with my ex. I still like her, and she said she's changed, but I found out before we dated she fucked a guy I knew, and she fucked 2 other guys in August. One of them got her pregnant. She had an abortion.
What? Oh my gosh, brother. That bitch is tampered.
Say goodbye.
Like, she's old. Like, she put herself into the old news bag. Like, she's a trash bag now. She trash can.
You don't want that?
Fuck no. You went from being pristine pussy to going through abortions, multiple niggas fucking, all that heartbreak.
But the heart loves what the heart loves. He's attached.
I understand that, but does that
What you tell nigga? He your son.
You gotta focus on yourself.
He come to you and go, Dad.
Son, you could do better.
That's how you telling him?
We will do better.
Let's work.
What?
Let's focus.
You coming at him like that, or you?
Let's focus on us. Let's not focus on her. Get off her. Let me show you how to do this. Put some food on your plate, young brother. and put some more on your own. You don't need this. You're going down this road and you need to be going up this road. You're going down. We gotta focus. We gotta see eye to eye at this point. Like, bro, I need to talk to you every day. You need to get this off your mind. You feel me? Bro, ain't none of that with my son. Don't go for no fuck shit. Whatever it is, nigga, you got morals. Understand who you are. Stand up for yourself. Put your foot down. Cut it off. It don't sound good. It's not good. You don't feel it. Your gut, you getting that gut feeling. Cut that off. Move around.
Telling a nigga
You see
tighten
what
up,
I'm
nigga. That's she a hoe.
Yeah.
Is you telling them like that, or you telling them in the nice way? You could do better. Or is you telling nigga that bitch is a hoe? What does he need to hear, Jay? Like, that bitch is a hoe, nigga.
Oh.
Okay, I'm assuming he's of age. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, it's like she out of pocket for one. To think that she can even come back to you is disrespect. She's disrespect you in itself. That's disrespect off, bitch. You're not finna be running the streets and then all of a sudden you think you can come back home. No, bitch, stay in them streets. You got down with them niggas, stay down with them niggas, bitch.
You got down with them niggas, stay down with them niggas.
Home? No, bitch, stay in them streets. You got down with them niggas, stay down with them niggas.
Yes,
bitch.
that's how you do
Straight
it.
up. Straight up. So it's like,
You got down with them niggas, stay down with them niggas. The fuck?
like you want to go fuck around and have a board, like that shit is already trauma within itself. I don't want to bring that trauma into my happy, like I'm good.
Right.
Like my happy home, I'm good. I don't need to bring you back into my life. We broke up for a reason. Let that stay the reason.
But I'm saying, if he was your son, like, how are you communicating to him directly? Are you saying the nice way, of like,
No,
listen,
I'm
say, like,
hard on
are you? Basically, what I'm asking is, are you
Yeah,
going?
smooth
And
blunt
obviously, you'll
with
get
it.
there eventually. But do you think you gonna communicate it more so from that harsh nigga? That bitch is a hoe, or are you gonna kind of tone it down?
Maybe not that. Nah, probably that harsh.
That bitch is a hoe.
Yeah,
Damn,
it
God,
probably
you
has
got
to be that
to.
harsh. I
Make it stick so he can realize it. Bro, you got to, bro. She's a whore, nigga. The fuck are you doing? You don't take no ex back. I don't give a fuck if she's not fucking other niggas. Fuck these bitches. They are liars. You need to get yourself together. Understand me? Move forward. Focus on what you need to do. Fuck that hoe. That bitch having abortions and shit. Fuck that weird ass bitch. It's
would
weird.
probably say, but I wouldn't say this to my son because I'm looking out for him truthfully. But it's like him is like, not to say I'm not looking out for him, but it's like you could put her in the fucking rotation. She can be a part of the fucking rotation.
Don't
but
fuck
I'm
her.
already known once niggas get back with exes, old feelings get attached and all that type of shit.
Don't
You end
do
up loving
that.
the bitch again. You looking past her going back to the streets on abortions and all that. Don't even deal with it.
And you rewarding her with the dick, bitch. You don't get this dick
Yeah.
again.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Now she wanna, you feel me? She wanna throw in some compensations. You feel me? Okay, maybe she
Money.
can potentially be a part of the program.
Bitch can't pay her way out of disrespect.
Oh, God, man.
But
Bitch
right
can't
now she's in debt. And the only way to get out of debt is to pay the debt off.
Bitch, you are eternally
Forever.
in debt, and you can keep
Forever.
paying
Forever.
from a distance.
Yes.
But nah, yeah, on some real shit though, yeah, nigga. That's the thing too.
You
I
gotta cut
always
that
say when it
off.
comes to being attached, like you don't choose who you get attached to. You choose who you invest in, and the reality is, anything you invest a lot in, you're gonna become attached. It's inevitable. You invest a lot of money into some shoes, you gonna give a fuck about your shoes. $1,000 shoes compared to some $2 shoes. You invest a lot into a car, you gonna give a fuck about that car a lot compared to a car you barely spend some money on. So, and this applies to literally anything. All relationships is a gamble. It's a bet. Hopefully, it's a good bet. Hopefully, it's a winning bet. If you go to the casino and put all your life savings into this bet, you're going to be fucked if you lose. So that's why you only put enough emotionally when you dealing with girls. Only invest enough to where it's like, nigga, you not going to be fucked if this shit goes south. The worst shit you could think of, if she was to do that, and that's why, nigga, keep it player.
Yeah.
Essentially, when niggas say keep it player, all that means, and it's something we didn't heard growing up for years, but it's like, nigga, all that means is like, nigga, don't trip off nothing.
Yes.
Can't nothing move you. Be a
Nigga, just stand your ground, 10 toes. Nigga, don't fold, man. Why did you folding over a bitch that's getting folded by these niggas? Don't make sense, nigga. She's doing it by choice. It's not a mistake. It's not, oh my God, she's not a nigga. What the fuck? Nigga make mistakes. We make mistakes. A woman make choices. She knows she got a nigga. She knows she trying to get back with her ex. But still, she's still bouncing on dick. She's still giving other niggas the time of the day to even put their dick inside of her nigga. She's opening her legs. Welcome. Welcome. You may enter. Why the fuck do you even want this back on your left hip, right hip, or whatever? In front of you, don't want that. Behind you, don't want that. It's a bitch that we just, you know, get the fuck on. Stand 10 toes, man. None of your
Giant.
business. Nigga, you gotta
Keep it
pour
player.
that
Keep
shit.
your feelings out of it. And that's really what it is. Like, man, keep your feelings out of it. Keep it
Yeah.
player. I could love you this and that, but the feelings ain't involved. Like I could treat you good this and that, and nigga, you my queen, but it's like nigga, the feelings, I'm a player. Pimping ain't got his feelings involved.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and if you think about it, that's essentially, we not advocating niggas to literally pimp, but it's like, that's what the pimping, like nigga, dude, you could go fuck other niggas. I don't care. As long as you paying a nigga. The heart ain't involved. Like nigga, ice cold type shit. So it ain't, yeah, that's why I always just say niggas gotta be mindful of who they invest in. Cause nigga, it's inevitable a nigga gonna start to give a fuck. That's why, like with me at a early, well, I ain't gonna say early age, but it's like nigga, I just known for years, like nigga, I never would sleep with bitches. I would fuck, but I ain't sleeping because I just knew. And when I say you give a fuck, it don't mean you gonna fall in love, this and the third, but it's like niggas get possessive.
Got
over
some
bitches.
type of
You
care about it. Like you care about what she doing. You're watching what she doing. It's getting to that point. It's a build up. You don't get attached to no bitch that's doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. You never supposed to even look for your ex ever again in life. When it's done, it's done. So many exes came back. I'm going to give y'all a reason why I let them come back. Just so I can, like, give them the feeling that I don't give a fuck no more. Here's why. Because once you try to do it, first time, I'm all in. Second time, bitch, I ain't sticking my foot in that door. I don't even want to be on your porch. Bitch. I'm at other bitches shit. I'm in the streets running wild so I can give you that feeling. I straight nonchalant a bitch. Get a bitch the worst type of feeling she ever got from a nigga. I don't care about you. Just sending me videos, pictures of us and shit. Plenty. Not just one. Plenty. Exes. I ain't gonna say, I meant like plenty pictures and videos and shit. I ain't got plenty exes. I just have like 30. But yeah, it's just some shit like, you moving crazy. Like, what? You was my girlfriend, and then I found out you did this, and now you trying to come back a week later? That nigga wasn't fucking with you, huh? He didn't do it how I do it, huh? He didn't care about you, and now you trying to come back. Well. Sorry to hear that, bitch. You're done. You're done.
Have 5
Bye.
watches. But if a nigga go, yo, let me wear that watch. Nah, nigga, this my watch. This ain't even your favorite watch. You barely wear the watch.
Yeah.
But niggas get possessive, just like with the bitches. Like you could have hoes, and nigga, let me fuck with her. Nigga try to knock your bitch, and it's like, or just one of your hoes, and it ain't even your girl. And niggas get possessive and territorial. Like nigga, go get a new bitch. Niggas feel some type of way. So you got to be very cautious with who you invest in. That's another thing. Like, it don't matter what we say. This nigga is all like, yo, feeling.
For him to even bring it up, you
like,
about to go back to her.
My nigga, she got impregnated by a whole nother human, and you talking to me about, what do I do? What do you mean, what do I do?
It's clear as fucking day. Open your eyes. Look, nigga. I'm gonna get an abortion. Fuck that. You had the nerve to lay on your back and let him put it in your back and all that shit and to flip you all type of ways in the bed You calling this? You gotta think about what she was saying to the nigga. The same shit she said to you. She probably said it 10 times better. You see what I'm saying? Don't be a fucking idiot now. Don't be no fucking fool.
So, nigga, it is what it. But I ain't gonna lie, and this is some nigga I don't think we've ever discussed it. But do you think you gonna talk to your son as far as in that harsh, like cussing and this and that, or you think you gonna kind of tone it down? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like the men in my life, just when I think of my older uncles, this and that, they always were the harsh. But it's like I needed that. But also the mom side was always super sweet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like hearing that harsh side, like at an early age, nigga, you don't love no bitch. I mean, obviously that's crazy. I mean, you can love these bitches, but it's like at the same time, it's like it was embedded both aspects. Like on one side of the family, it was like, yeah, be loving in this, but on this side, it's like, nigga, keep it player.
Yeah.
Nigga, like,
yeah.
not literally like, but it's like, nigga, who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck a bitch, like. And so hearing that for so many years, it became embedded.
That
So
is
I had
true.
both aspects. I was a nice guy, but I also understood. And then that's one thing you just learn in life. You be like, oh, nigga, cousin was right. Uncle was right. I thought mom was right. I thought being a nice guy. Then you nah, it's really fuck a bitch. Like, nigga, that's what gets the bitches.
Yeah.
They got all the hoes. So
You see what I'm saying? So you gotta listen to the niggas that got the most fish. He's out here fishing. He catching them with no problems. Bitch ain't put my cousin through none of this shit. I mean, the bitch ain't doing shit. Telling my cousin he gotta wait. Bitch, are you crazy? The fuck? I watched my cousin 1 year older than me because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? The baby, like I was the baby out the cousins and shit. I'm saying in the family period. It's like, nigga, my cousins. My cousin that I'm talking about, he's so selfish when it come down to it, but he's unselfish, real shit. I done got to that point too, because my daddy done taught me a lot, my granddad, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got an uncle that really, you know what I'm saying, be wilding out. Back in his days, he was knocking bitches. You get what I'm saying? So and he spin game to you, like he put you on like, well, that's not the way to do it. He will let you know up front. This bitch is a hoe. Why the fuck did you put yourself in stupid situations? You see what I'm saying? Why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, nigga, you think you ain't got tough skin? Nigga, you dealing with some bullshit. You tell a bitch straight up, fuck up on my face. And get you a new bitch, a bitch that listen, respect you, care for you, do what you want to do. Fuck what a bitch want to, bitch, fuck you. Get out of my face right now. I'm focused. I'm locked in. You ain't talking about no money? Bye. Fuck is you talking about? Rub your feet. Bitch, bye. Go home.
do you think what you think the angle you gonna take?
But
it kind of
you know,
depends
that's
on
how you
kinda
gotta
see
be
how,
something.
like how he's going.
That's how you gotta be something.
And whatever way he's going, I'm gonna try to navigate him in the best way possible to be successful. Like let's say for the example, the phrase of like bitches ain't shit.
Or all these bitches hoes, or
All these bitches is hoes. Is like I understand that. Like
Yeah.
I truly understand that, but it's like, nigga, my bitch ain't shit. My bitch ain't a hoe. It's like
Yeah.
my bitch is a solid bitch. So I don't want him to take, like, there has to be hella more context. You just can't go say this out into the world and now you just believe every single girl's a hoe and a bitch and all that kind of shit. So there has to be hella more context added to it. But it also depends, because it's like the type of music I grew up listening to, he's not gonna be. I mean, it's different, right? Like I'm already listening to certain different kind of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm already kind of doing shit differently to where it's like I already know that.
you not gonna have the same influences.
Yeah, he's not gonna have that quote unquote toxic traits or just bad things to worship or anything like that. It's like he can't. Like I listen to gang music.
Yeah, he ain't listening.
No. No.
Strap your buckle in,
No,
young
no,
nigga.
no.
We going on a ride. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like,
on
Don't
the
let him
road.
come to Uncle Zed's. Yeah.
But then I also think to myself is like I might as well just have him be knowledgeable of everything, and whatever he want to get interested in, he's just gonna get interested in. But I might as well give him all the tools and guidance that he can use to whatever lane he trying to get into, help him with that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. You feel me? And then it's like, bruh, and that's one thing that I know that eventually is gonna happen is like, okay, I only got one right now, but I'm not gonna just have one. So it's like when he's 5 and the other one's 2, or when he's 17 and the other one's 10, nigga, that's a whole
Different bag.
like, bro, you gotta really be like, you
good
really gotta
teacher.
teach the 17-year-old to be aware of what he's saying and who he's bringing around and what you're putting up this 10-year-old, because you don't want these kids to grow up too fast. That's how these motherfuckers getting pregnant at 15, 14, and
Yeah.
just hella crazy shit. But
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, life is gonna be.
Show a little bit
It's
of
crazy to think
respect.
like life is really gonna be. I already thought life was interesting,
Yeah.
but to actually see life come from your life,
It's a whole different bag.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit is so different. It's so different. And if it wasn't like for the love that I have, I don't know how I would be fueled by it.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely a whole different bag. I think, and that's always my mentality. I mean, I ain't have kids yet, but my mentality is just always like, give him the game and the information and the tools to understand how to navigate through the world type shit. Like, he got to know how to move in that environment, move in this environment. You know what I mean? Like,
Same situation.
and it's just the way you teach niggas it should get deep. But just naturally thinking about it, like my natural thought is like I could see myself being that all these bitches is hoes. But then also laying down, and that's why even with the podcast and shit, like we always try to lay down extra layers of context to understand, like, nigga, all these bitches is hoes. But if you got a good program, it's like, nigga, I look at it like this. All bitches is hoes or they in a relationship. Like, I look at hoes, not even like promiscuous, but like I look at a hoe or the word hoe kind of like a free agent. Like, nigga, they all belong to the streets. They all belong to the game.
Yeah.
Until she got a nigga, she a hoe. And then you got some bitches who are in a relationship, but they still act like a hoe. They still act like a free agent. So kind of like to what you say is like, yeah, if you got a good program, nigga, any nigga with a good program will know a solid girl when he got one.
Yeah.
And her being a solid girl obviously is a reflection of good parenting and just her being a good person, but a lot of it be a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's another thing I just try to emphasize to the people, emphasize to my kid. It's like, nigga, you got to nigga run your ship the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a reflection of you. Like, nigga, all these bitches got it in them. Don't think, cause nigga, all these bitches can get off out of bounds if you let them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of it is a reflection of you. But obviously, a lot of these bitches
Don't run
nigga,
away
also
for a couple of minutes,
come out
couple of
trash,
hours.
ain't raised right, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
this shit get deep. How to make my situationship jealous and come back chasing me after doing no contact. She one of them girls, had a glow up in college, loves attention, wasted 8 months, putting in time, effort, blah blah blah.
Trying to get the bitch back. Is that
Get
what he's
the
basically
bitch.
saying?
He said
Yeah.
when I first met her, she was showing hella choosing signals, but eventually it feel like she lost respect for me.
Ooh.
So-
Can't get
Did he
that
say
back.
what he did?
Nah, he didn't see what he did, but it's like, nigga,
Can't
over
get
time,
that
she
back.
just lost a little bit of interest. But it's like, niggas is in a position where they seeking validation. So it's like, you already in a negative position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that feeling because it is an ego boost to know, like, oh, this bitch hooked. Oh, this bitch keep calling. Oh, this bitch in love with the dick.
Yeah.
But you got to reach a position where your cup is truly full to where it's like, bitch, you ain't got to like the dick. You could say the dick is trash. And when your cup is full
Yeah.
and your perception is solid, like
Yeah.
when you know who you are, can't nobody's
Yeah.
opinion change because it's like, nigga, I know who I am. Mike Tyson
On
didn't
time, we ain't worry about, you know what I mean? Don't let that shit get to you. Bro, she's in college. She had a glow up in college, buddy. Buddy, you know how many niggas in college? You're done.
won 1,000 fights. So if he get beat up one time, that ain't gonna make him look at himself and like, oh, I'm a loser. Nah, nigga, I know I'm the truth.
Yeah.
Even if you don't necessarily get beat up, but let's just say a nigga feel like he punked Mike. Nigga, this and Mike just let it pass. He not gonna feel like, oh, I'm a bitch. I let him do. Nigga, I know who I am.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, bitch can say what she want. Nigga, I know how I am. I know the dick valuable.
True.
Value.
But niggas gotta be, see, I'm super self-aware and I'm just always trying to self-analyze, self-reflect. So
This is a good ass interview.
Been in that position where it's like, nigga, why ain't this bitch nigga obsessed with the dick? I know this dick is valuable, but you gotta reach a position where it's like, nigga, I don't even give a fuck, bitch. You ain't gotta like the dick. As far as nigga, how to make her jealous, I ain't gonna lie, like,
I'm not even into making bruh, I'm not even into.
you not seeking no validation. You not seeking nothing from the bitch.
I'm not into doing nothing to the bitch. I'm not trying to make her happy, jealous, mad, sad, but I'm doing me.
My mama.
That's it.
And that goes back to the selfishness shit of like, I want you happy, but I'm not trying to make you happy. I ain't gonna, this is one of the greatest advice I ever heard. He said, be selfish and find someone who's compatible with your selfishness. Be selfish, and this goes back to your program. Like, nigga, this is how I want to live my life. I play games, let's just say, I play video games 8 hours a day. Find a girl who's compatible with that. Don't change for her. This is how I live my life. This is my castle, my routine, my this. And find someone who's compatible with that. A lot of times niggas trying to make the girl happy, so they start to change what makes them them. Okay, I play games 8 hours a day or whatever. Well, let me change that for her. And if you making positive changes for yourself, that's different. But it's like a lot of times niggas start tiptoeing around shit because they trying to nigga please the girl. They don't want to hurt her feelings. So they tiptoeing through life to avoid hurting her feelings, to please the bitch. I'm not trying to make her happy. I'm not trying to make her sad. I'm not trying to, nigga, I'm just being me.
Real talk.
So
My presence is the present. There we go.
what I will say too though, because I've been in a position where I'm missing a bitch. Really what it comes down to is like, nigga, you got to replace whatever void she feels. So it's like, nigga, I didn't had a situation where it's like, nigga, I got great chemistry with this girl. I'm fucking other bitches. I'm fucking cuter bitches in her. So it ain't like a nigga starving. Nigga, I'm knocking badder bitches in her, but I don't got a connection with these bitches like I do with her. Chemistry ain't the same.
Yeah.
With her, I could be up all night, convo strong, just chilling. It's a great time. With these bitches, I'm bored. I can't even hold convo with these bitches. After we done fucking, I'm not interested. So until I found a girl whose chemistry was as strong as it was with old girl, it's like you got to replace whatever void she feel.
Yeah.
That's why that roster got to be strong.
Gotta have that spare tire.
You know what I'm saying? God, we didn't talk about this. Gotta have that spirit tire, real talk. Shorty dry as fuck on text, but she lovely in real life and on call. What does that mean? She giving them mixed signals. She dry on the text. I ain't gonna, that's the type of shit I do though. I'm
Call, nigga. Call her. The fuck? Stop texting her. The fuck?
dry on the text, nigga. I'm lovely in person. Like,
Yeah. I don't know if she trying to play the game because typically it's the other way around. Bitches be hella juicy on text, and then when you pull up on them,
bitch is boring.
bitches want to sit in the car like this and just hella just.
Get her comfortable, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. She do definitely got to get her comfortable, but I ain't never had that. But it's like if she dry, that's better for me.
My mama,
I just want to kick it.
My mama. That's another
Yeah.
position where it's like niggas seeking validation.
Like you want to text her, like he wants to text her. He thinks she wants to text, but when he ends up texting, she's not interested. It's weird. I don't know how to exactly explain it right,
Call,
but it's
bro.
like
It's
he's thinking.
call. Go see her, Brian. You know what I'm saying? Link with her, nigga. Call her. Nigga. Call a bitch right now. Be like, hey, what you doing later tonight? Set some plans up. Ain't gotta be no date. A date is anywhere. The crib, car, the back seat, the bedroom. That's a date. Bitch ain't dick. What? She ain't no texter, nigga. Gotta match her energy, nigga. You know what? Unmatch her energy and stand out higher and don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Find you a bitch you can text, that light texting. Man, that bitch she wanna come see you. She ain't playing, nigga.
Again, I need to text her. That's what she wants, but she
She's
don't
not
want that shit.
reciprocating that energy. I think he's
Yeah.
in a position where it's like she's giving him uncertainty, and because of that uncertainty, he's seeking certainty. He's seeking the validation. Like, damn, why ain't she boom? Just like with the previous dude. Like, I used to have a certainty. Like, I knew she was fucking with me.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. Like, nigga, and that's what that's part of the game as far as you get at to the bitch, where it's like once you start giving them some levels of uncertainty, going back to shout out to Patrice, but he used to always talk about a healthy relationship is one in which she's always a little insecure, and not insecure like she thinks she's ugly, but insecure like she's always a little uncertain of how much you care about her. She's always that feeling of like, this nigga will leave me. Like, I know he loves me, but he's not in love completely googly goggly. He'll never leave me. Like, just that uncertainty that always kind of keeps him on their toes. So I think it's more so like he's uncertain and he's chasing the validation. Like, what does that mean? Nigga, dick ain't valuable. Like, nigga, get your dick ain't. Like, I ain't gonna lie. This is something you always talk about, but it's so true. Like, nigga, the Dick game gotta be strong. I genuinely believe I think that's, and I always say it, but I genuinely think that's like the most important aspect is the lust aspect.
And it,
I been said on God, my chat, no. I tell them every time, sex. There's no conversation or nothing. It's that sex, bro. If you ain't putting it down right, guess what she gonna do? Find a new nigga. Common sense. I never had that happen to me, but hey, work on yourself, bro.
the dick game, what I mean by the dick, it don't gotta be 12 inches. Like what you got is what you got.
Right.
But it's how you perform when you in that bedroom. When they say that whole, what is it, like the motion in the ocean? Like that shit really, like, bruh.
Got good motion.
God had good stroke, God had work ethic in that motherfucker.
Word.
Like real talk, you gotta
You gotta be a hustler, like, nigga. You gotta be doing the overtime, putting in the overtime in the bitch. You see what I'm saying? Give her overtime dick. You see what I'm saying? You gotta, you feel me? Y'all nigga gotta cut up, bro. Perform. Nigga be a little shaky or something when the pussy get out the bag or some shit. You nigga shaking up like you nervous. You shaking, nigga. Stop being your dick. You get that.
You gotta spit in that. You gotta do everything in like.
Give her
bruh,
an experience
I swear to God, she got it. Like she gotta feel like she just got done doing a workout.
in every environment. A lot of niggas is always in the bedroom. Nigga, switch that shit up. Dog that bitch out in the kitchen. Put her on the kitchen ground. Throw her in the guest room. Throw her here and there.
If she ain't got a shower after you got done fucking her, then keep fucking her.
You ain't do it right.
You ain't do it right because she should be stinky after you get done fucking her. She should be stinky.
That nigga
sweating.
he giving
Armpit
rounds. Hours. That is one of the most powerful aspects. And like I say, nigga, it's two birds, it's two feathers of a bird, two wings of a bird.
Yeah.
You need the love and the lust. But I genuinely think the love part is easy. Easy in the sense is like as long as you're not neglecting or disrespecting, she knows you care about her.
Yeah.
Don't lose that lust aspect. And 9 times out of 10, that's where niggas lose 9 times out of 10.
It's crazy. I feel like sometimes, like in situations that I've been in the past, is like the love grows and the lust gets farther away. From
That's
the
what I'm saying.
relationship. Oh God,
Nigga, I'm telling you, that's the hardest part to keep. It's
You
like
gotta
when niggas go to
stay.
therapy, when people go to couples therapy, I promise you, 90% of the time, it's like, how do we get the spark alive? How do we
Yeah.
get that?
Sex. Fuck her. You gotta be putting that dick on her. That's why it's because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm one of them niggas. I'm fucking them. If you get me in my shorty, you get me to that point where I'm just like telling you, it only take one time. You get my dick hard up. It don't matter. I'll be fucking my bitch all night long, nigga. I don't need no sleep to get up and grind. Nigga, I'm gonna do that regardless. You see what I'm saying? Pop me a little Ghost energy drink. I'm ready to go. Wash my face, take a shower, get right, smell good. That bitch is complimenting me and shit out in public. That's the whole thing. When she see that, now she knows she gotta keep it going. She gotta match your energy. She gotta fuck you. You see, it's other bitches that like, yeah, these bitches trying to snatch my nigga away. You see what I'm gotta get that jealous in there on her relationship, let's all that shit go stick. It's bound to stick.
Spark again. That spark is that lust. You first knew each other and y'all just couldn't stop being around each other. That just with comfortability, being around each other all the time, it's normalized for that shit to kind of wane. And then you heard of the Madonna, I think it's called like the Madonna whore complex. You heard of that? It's basically this idea, and I think it happens more so with men, but basically it's like the more you like a girl and you kind of see her as the mother of your children or your wife or your girlfriend, like when you start to have feelings for a girl, a lot of dudes, they no longer want to do the quote unquote slutty shit with her because their perception of her changed. They look at her now like, oh, nigga, I can't do that to my wife.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's like, nigga, you got to do it all. And that's something that a lot of times dudes deal with where it's like their perception of that girl changes, which causes them to not want to do certain. And I didn't heard niggas like on podcasts and shit just say shit like that. Like, yeah, this was years ago, but I remember niggas saying like, yeah, I slap and this and that on like random bitches, but I never do that to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I throat fuck these bitches. I never do that to my, and it's like, nigga, you got to do it all.
Yeah.
So that's another aspect on. I think it's primarily on the guy's side, but yeah, just nigga that lust is hard to keep. That's why I say I think that's the most important aspect, and it's kind of like what you say. It's like nigga, they gotta be strong.
Yeah.
Same aspect, like nigga, that lust gotta be in the picture. And sometimes nigga not neglecting, but sometimes depriving the bitch. I mean, whether it's dick restriction or it's just like not tonight, I'm working.
Yeah.
Not tonight, I'm doing this. Like putting your purpose above her will also get a bitch extra wet because she realized you can't get the dick when you want it. You get the dick when I give it.
It's a valuable weapon, dick restriction.
You don't get the dick when you want it. You get the dick when I give it.
I challenge all the fellas out there this weekend, put your bitch on dick restriction.
Taking one for the team. You ever took one for the team? I personally love taking one for the team. I love being a wingman. I love seeing the homies score. Once you start scoring so much, you didn't drop 80 a game, 40 a game.
Telling
I
you.
see niggas score. I love it.
Putting
And
up
it's like you
Kobe
get to live
numbers.
vicariously through the homies. I think that's the natural cycle of life, just like with children. It's like you conquer the world and then you get to live vicariously through your kids, seeing them conquer the world. So it's the same thing. Like seeing the homie have his first threesome is nigga, that's a dope feeling to see the excitement in his face. I didn't already did all that. Type shit. So I love being wingman. Have you ever took one for the team?
I've took one for the team. a couple times, but I feel like I've put in more on than I've had to like
Take
it's
it.
like nigga. If
You
I
do
got,
more assists.
Like nigga, if I got bitches, I ain't got it. Like I'm gonna share the wealth.
Mm.
Absolutely, I'm gonna give you that knock on your door. I'm gonna give you that cell phone call. Like, bro, you feel me? I got one.
It's lined up.
You want one? Cause I got one.
You let's
up.
do
On the way.
it.
If I got one, you got one.
Amazon
Let's
Prime.
go.
You know what I'm
To be
saying?
there tomorrow. Absolutely.
I
He delivers
promise.
every time.
Absolutely, bro. And that also just it builds like a sense. It builds more chemistry and a sense of like brothership.
Nigga, I'm better than FedEx and UPS and Amazon. I'm the fastest shipping every time. I'm never letting my nigga. I'm never throwing a bad lob to my nigga. It gotta be off the glass. It gotta be off the glass and right in his palm. Touching his palms. He got a good grip on it. So he coming down. He coming down with it strong. Like Shaq that bitch. Break the glass, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, you got 25 points and you trying to score 50 in the second quarter? Come on. Third quarter, your world. Fourth quarter, your world. I want assists. I need to get up there with Steve Nash and John Stockings and shit. Tyrese and them. You feel what I'm saying? I'm dishing it. I'm getting crazy. The fuck? The man's gotta eat, bro. The gang gotta eat.
Been like camaraderie around like the friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely clean.
Then you got some niggas who, a lot of niggas ain't team players. A lot of niggas ain't eating. A lot of niggas just starving. So they try to take nigga food off other niggas' plates. This shit get grimy.
And then also you do also gotta be strategic because sometimes it's like it's a friend group. There's 3 or 4 friend groups, and there's always somebody getting left out.
Right.
It's like, bro, can we sub you out and we can put Charlie up in there? Like Charlie gotta eat too. Charlie gonna grow to resent us if he don't start eating.
You definitely learn a lot about the team in situations like this. You start to learn who the Judas is of the group, who the nigga that's always trying to nigga step on other niggas' toes, this and that. Damn, you not gonna let the bitch choose? You gonna cock block indirectly, and you know what I mean? So it's so many different aspects where you get to, a lot of times,
Happy I ain't got them niggas around.
you get to see nigga different characters, nigga different character traits within the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, nigga, early in the pot, we all in a spiritual war. It's an internal fight we all facing.
You gotta be spiritually. You gotta be. I wouldn't say spiritually rich, but it's like, bro, you gotta be like spiritually healthy. Everybody want to get rich, but it's like, bro, what happened to just like being able to survive? Well, not survive, but it's like live. Like a lot of motherfuckers is living life, but they ain't living life. You know what I'm saying?
They existing, but they not living.
Like, come on, bro. Niggas is waking up every single day doing the same old shit. It's like, bro, you did the same thing Monday that you did last Monday. Can we start living a little bit? Can we start having some more goals and aspirations?
But then the component, they gonna be like, nigga, I'm content.
Well, if you
Yeah.
content.
My
if you-
cup is full. I'm not chasing nigga nothing material.
I understand content, but at the same time, like, bro, you here on this earth to live. Let's go live. Ain't nothing wrong with traveling, doing it the right way.
Then you gonna have, I'm just playing devil advocate.
Advocate,
Then you gonna have niggas like, I don't feel comfortable living when this nigga starving. I don't feel comfortable having a big ass plate and I know it's niggas starving in this world. I don't feel comfortable driving first class and I know it's niggas who don't have a car. I don't feel comfortable having a mansion and it's niggas who don't got beds.
You see, this is also one thing that I definitely don't like is like I see like a lot of mainly like influencers and rappers and shit like that. Like everybody like niggas they love these two things. I give all the glory to God and I give all the glory to my fans. It's like, bro, what happened to you?
Brother, that's called they're pandering.
It's like, bro,
I know what they doing. They pandering.
it's a manipulation.
Hold on. Wait. My nose running. I ain't crying. I just told a bitch I want to show you a great experience.
I see manipulation tactics.
Bitch,
But
listen
I'm like,
up,
I give
fine.
myself a pat on the back. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't even listen to my music. Y'all wouldn't even give a fuck about the podcast. Y'all wouldn't even give a fuck about my life.
And that's why going back to nigga Beyond Good and Evil, when you on the top of the food chain, we the two niggas with all the bitches. We have to make sure that they like us for one and they don't revolt against us.
Yeah.
Especially if we in a position like an influencer where it's like, I rely on the fan base. So a lot of times niggas pander to the fan base. What's the most common thing niggas say? Money don't buy happiness. Money made me extremely happier.
Yeah.
But the niggas that's pandering go, yo, I just want to nigga thank y'all. And the truth is there's truth to it. Like nigga, the fan base did change a nigga life. But it's like you say, it's like nigga, you the one who created the product.
Yeah.
So it's like nigga, they only fuck with you because the product is good.
And it's also the same fan base. Once you put out a product they don't like, they slander you.
Right.
What I thought y'all was fucking with me.
Right.
But now they don't fuck with me because I put out a bad album.
And
I
that's
put out a
why
bad video.
I look at this shit like nigga, and it's the same with women, but it's like nigga, they don't fuck with you, they fuck with the value. The day we stop and going back to like we say, it's like nigga, this is a transaction. They pay us with our time and attention. We in return give them entertainment. The day we stop entertaining, they go to somebody else. The day the rappers stop making good music, nigga, they trash them. Nigga, you fell off. They don't like you. They like the value that you provide. It's the same with relationships. Niggas getting their feelings, but it's like nigga, that's just the reality of life. If you became homeless and this and that, your bitch might fuck around and try to get you back on your feet for a couple years, but after a while, it's like nigga, this is a bad dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You expect, and let's just think logically. If you became homeless, this and the third, you expect your bitch to just fuck with you forever?
That was one thing.
That's a fairy tale. She fucks with the value you provide.
That was one thing that I was thinking about is can you fault a woman, say a dude goes to jail and he gets like a crazy sentence. Can you fault a girl for leaving her man?
Bro, you can't even get mad. It's nothing you can do. You tell her, I don't want to hear you. I want to hear that you holding me down while I'm doing 30 years. That's life, baby. That's stupid for me to even, you know what I mean? That's some stupid shit. I just be like, bro, live your life. Live your life. Don't wait on me. I'm fucked up. I'm going to get through it by myself. And the people that's hopefully here for me, you see what I'm saying? Because you're not going to wait 30 years. I'm in the can. What? You want to touch and feel on me? I want to touch and feel on you. I want to love on you. You want to love on me? It's not going to work, baby. Want to talk to me every night? You want me to pull up? Oh, I wish you could pull up on me sometimes. I've been missing the feeling. Ooh, so find you somebody else. You see what I'm saying? I keep it a bean with myself before I lie to myself. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Lying, I ain't even thinking about it.
But it's like now there's potentially no provider for the household. There's no protector for the household. It's like it isn't for our best interest, for our family, for me to stay with you.
Right. That's why I don't. But I just understand life. Like, nigga, everything is value. That's why I say, nigga, the bitch grown. Let her choose. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to hold nobody hostage. I just know I'm the cleanest nigga that you can fuck with. So it's like, but if you think he cleaner, like, cool, go fuck with that nigga.
Yeah.
It's all your opinion. You might think he cleaner, cool. Like, go be with you grown. People live in that fairy tale of like, you should just fuck with me for me and this and that. And it's like, it's just like on the flip side, like, nigga, my girl dope as fuck. I love her to death, but it's like, nigga, if she became 500 pounds, bitch, this ain't gonna work out at all.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up your end of the bargain. I got me a cutie when I started. You know what I mean? Like, and like I say, a nigga might give a bitch a grace period, just like a bitch might give a nigga a grace period. Let me see if she get back on her feet. Let me see if he get back on his feet. But after a while, whether it be a year, 2 years, a month, 2 months, I'm too valuable to only to nigga.
Yeah.
So just like we valuable and we know our worth, it's like, nigga, if you fucking with a beautiful, dope girl, she knows her worth. And even with the content shit, so often niggas look at their fans as they friends. And I think a lot of times too, it goes back to pandering. They try to create this false friendship, relationship dynamic to keep the fan base there. Yo, we a family. Subscribe to the family. Join the family. It creates this camaraderie.
Yeah.
And it kind of helps ensure that they stay with you, that they stick around. Kind of guilts them into being loyal to you. But it's like, I understand, nigga, they loyal to the content, they loyal to the value, and that's what I want them to be. That's why I always say, nigga, the day we stop providing value, I don't take it personal if niggas go somewhere else. I respect it. Like, going back to like I said earlier, it's like, nigga, we just
gotta
want niggas to
understand that shit with this shit, cause hey, bro, that's what it is.
saying, like, you the main character of your movie. Do what's in your best interest. All the information we giving niggas is ideally the goal is to empower you. Hopefully you could take some information and change your life for the better. If nigga you done extracting value, go where you can find value. I just hope we keep providing value. So it's like, nigga, I just understand that shit. And that's why I don't take shit personal. Like, nigga, whether it be niggas stop subscribing or niggas this and that, the bitch want to go. It's like, nigga, keep it player in all aspects.
Yeah.
I just get better. Don't keep scoring. Keep scoring.
Oh, gee.
Oh my God, the games keep scoring. Keep scoring in all aspects.
Yeah.
I just get better. Don't keep scoring. Keep scoring.
Yeah, I just get better. Don't keep scoring. Did you say scoring?
Oh, gee.
God, the games is just, nigga, that shit is this shit gets so deep. He said, do y'all think women being hoes has ruined society? In a sense, a man no longer has to be of value to sleep with the woman. Therefore, men don't work hard to better themselves and thus better society.
I feel like since the beginning of time, the dudes that were working to progress or win in life, they were going to do that regardless. And the dudes that were just going to fall off and just be broke with no bitches, they were going to just do that in life.
You think it's inevitable? Like
I ain't gonna lie, some people
destiny type shit?
Nah, I wouldn't say destiny, but there's definitely some individuals that just have it more than other individuals.
You think the environment, like, you can teach that, or it's just embedded in?
I mean, shit, if you hound a nigga 24 hours a day for fucking years, maybe. But it's like, even if you have to do that, they just don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, for example, there was a family function, and there's a kid in the family. Like, he's just natural at everything. He picks up a basketball. All of a sudden, he knows how to basketball. He's never ridden a skateboard. He knows how to skateboard. It's like, some kids are just naturally more
gifted.
I guess you could say gifted, but just naturally natural at everything. They could pick up anything.
I'm about to just grab a
New battery?
my fault. I had to adjust the camera. But anyway, he was like, do women being hoes, has it ruined society? So basically, because bitches just giving a pussy out to anybody type shit, men don't have to work hard, because back in the day, it's like you had to make a living and be someone worthy of the pussy.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's asking.
Oh, well, we do live in a definitely more of a pro-sex era, to where it's like they just, you feel me? You don't.
They more generous.
They a little bit more generous.
Their value has dropped a little bit.
Their value has dropped tremendously. So it's like
it's no type of respect. You know what I mean?
can see what he's saying, but
Just need a cup of. You don't even need all that fly, all that shit niggas be talking about. You don't need that shit. Don't need that shit. You don't gotta do that shit, but you do need your money and you don't gotta show your hand to a bitch. You don't gotta do that. You ain't gotta, I got money, baby. No, you ain't gotta. Fuck it, you. Why'd you telling this bitch you got money, bro?
But they like bitches been fucking bums forever.
I always try to emphasize, like, nigga, I look at it because he's saying men no longer have to be of value to sleep with women, but it's like they do. It just depends, like, nigga. And that's why I always try to emphasize value is situational. Like a shark is valuable in the water. It's not valuable on land. And so you got people who might be valuable to society. They're financially valuable. They got a good network and this and the third, but they might sexually not be valuable.
Yeah.
That's why the quote unquote bum, he's sexually valuable. They fuck who they want to fuck. They fuck who's sexually valuable. The niggas who's tall, good looking, charming, charismatic. They might be unemployed and not be valuable to society, but sexually he's valuable. Sexually, there's a reason bitches want to fuck with him. So I think oftentimes niggas get so caught up in like, to be valuable, I gotta have a good job and a good this. And it's like, that's why that other aspects matters. And that's why, nigga, the sauce, niggas have all this money, this and that, and they still be tricking. They still get their bitch snatched by a regular nigga with some sauce. So niggas just gotta remember that shit. Like, value is hella situational. Even when we talk about wealth, like, I just look at wealth as options. If I got $10, that's 10 times as many options than a nigga with $1. There's some niggas who are sexually wealthy, hella hoes.
Yeah.
You could be financially wealthy, but sexually poor. You ain't got no bitches. So, you know, this shit gets deep. Like, even niggas, let's just say Bill Gates. Like, yeah, he's successful and a high value guy in society, but he's not sexually valuable. Bitches ain't, he can knock bitches just based off his resources, but he's no girl is just naturally wanting to fuck him.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, let's say some college athlete who's just good looking.
Yeah.
So when niggas say shit like, oh, you know, women are no longer sleeping with men of values. Nah, they sleeping with valuable niggas. He just might not be valuable to society, but nigga, they know what they want. They want the best nigga on the market. But I definitely think it has contributed. I don't think, nigga, bitches being hoes has ruined society, but I think it's definitely a contributing factor. Going back to the family shit, like, it ain't conducive to a healthy or a happy family, nigga. And most women, they not gonna be able to maintain, keep a man, have a happy.
It's a real good ass interview, bro. It's so much, like, bro. Pick it up, apply it, bro. Do whatever you gotta do. Write it down one by one. Take your time. Watch over it. Go over it, bro. It's a lot of game, bro. Pay attention.
Family or relationship when they didn't been
Real
with the whole
shit.
neighborhood. So I think it definitely has contributed. Should you give up the ego or disregard the ego? A lot of motherfuckers I know feel like disregarding the ego is the best option, whereas I feel as if we need the ego and we shouldn't attach ourselves to it, if that makes sense. What you
It can't. That don't. Okay.
I think ego is strong. Ego can fuel. Ego can have you going from, you feel me? You stuck at 100 subscribers for 3 months, and then 5 years later you at 700K. Ego to just think that you the best, and you're just so adamant that you're the best. You keep on putting content out like you're the best, and then eventually just shows. That's just based off ego. If you had a sense of realization that, I think I've been at 100 subscribers for a year, I think I need to give up. Maybe that if you stuck through the ego, you might have went past that. But ego, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with ego. Ego to me, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. That's one thing that I do want to instill in my boy. Guy had ego, not too much, and there's certain settings where we can display.
Like, you gotta have an ego for some shit that's value your life. Like, I can do this shit. Nigga, I know I can make it in this shit. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Nigga, you don't put the time in like me. You didn't go through the shit that I went through. That type of ego. Not that, nigga, I'm way better than this nigga. No, not that. I know I'm gonna get my shit straight. I salute to anybody else that doing what they doing. I hope that you know what I'm saying, succeed. But me, I gotta worry about me. I'm gonna get there, nigga. Today, nigga. Couple of more months, nigga. The fuck? You better manifest this shit, nigga. Do whatever the fuck you want. You put your mind to it. You gotta
Display our
be
ego,
hard
not
on
in every
yourself,
setting we can
nigga.
display
Do
our
it.
ego. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like, you feel me? If well, school, that's mainly where he's only gonna be at, school and home. I fuck with it both, but I don't know. In certain situations, you can display ego to where it doesn't come off like this kid is like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But then even if he comes off as an asshole, it's to other parents that just raise losers. And even that sounds fucked up.
I know exactly what
But
you're
it's
talking
like,
about.
yeah.
But this goes back to why we try to give niggas extra clarity and shit, because it's like, it just reminds me of that balance of like, kind of when we say like selfishness was one of the greatest skills I learned. On face value, that sounds fucked. But it's the same thing, like, nigga, ego, that is the same aspect of like, that shit is what drives greatness. But if you don't have that balance, it can fuck you up. And that's why I always try to say, you're the main character of your movie. You're the superhero. You're the you might not be there yet, but it's like that's the goal. So think highly of yourself. Enjoy and love, nigga, who you are, and try to become someone who you love, or someone of respect who you respect, or you know what I mean? But anyway, I always say like you should be arrogant, you just shouldn't act arrogant. Because kind of like what you say is like it can rub people off the wrong way. It can make you not likable, and being likable is a very valuable quality. It can make groups and just people not want to fuck with you. You're arrogant. You're unpleasant to be around. So I always say like you should be arrogant. Like you should feel like I'm the cleanest nigga in the room. But you don't have to act it. You don't have to try to show people or talk down or try to one up.
See, I just said don't be on no shit like fuck them niggas. I'm better than these niggas. No, don't do that. No, do not do that. Don't do that. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on what you got going. Talk highly for yourself. Salute them for what they doing. Give them people their credit. If they doing good. If they grinding. If they working. They don't gotta be getting no views. As long as they working, like I fuck with that. That's he's bound to go somewhere if he's working. If he's locked in. I love that.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Because sometimes when you're too much of that, it comes off as insecure.
Yeah.
It comes off as insecure, and also it's just unpleasant. Like nobody wants to be around a nigga who's just, nigga, I'm better than you. It's like, it's a difference when it's like, okay, we in sports or it's like a specific thing, but it's like no one wants to be around a nigga who's just unpleasant. That's why that balance. And I really look at it like masculinity, femininity. It's Beauty and the Beast. When I think of that inner dog, I look at that, the ego, the selfishness, that's when I feel my most masculine compared to when I'm being considerate and nice and I'm looking out for other people.
And another thing, value yourself more than you value other people. Don't look highly to nobody, bro. Like he just, like, you know what I'm saying? We all gods in different ways, but you know what I'm saying? You can give them their flowers, but nigga, give yourself flowers. Focus on what you need to work on. It's okay to be like, oh, I was slack. I've been slacking on this, slacking with that, bro. You're not going to be perfect as a human. Don't matter, bro. You're going to fuck up. It's time that you're going to slip and bust your motherfucking ass. And everybody in the fucking area that's looking at you going to laugh. Laugh it off. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. You know, had a little moment. But don't feel bad about it. Enjoy that. If you stand out. Most people ain't. People feel bad, put their head down, run away, cry. Bro, that's part of life. Fail. You're going to fail on certain shit, but you can come back and make it better. You can up that. You can turn that fucking 0 to 100%, bro. You can. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with you failing. But what the fuck? You're normal. You're a human. Fuck. Don't think down about yourself. Think higher. You think higher. Watch how shit go your way.
That's when I feel like I'm in my feminine.
Yeah.
And it's, nigga, we all
You're
have
a
that within us.
winner.
But that's when I feel my most masculine, when I'm in that space of like trying to conquer shit, just that dog in you. And then when I'm on some nice guy, just looking out for others, being considerate, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's when I feel like I'm in my feminine, and you got to have that balance. Niggas who's just hyper masculine, those typically is niggas who is in jail, just ain't got, just can't be, you know what I mean?
Part of society.
Just how to keep the convo going, what to talk about, what topics make them want to talk. That would really be situational. Convo, nigga, it's like a tennis match. This person might like talking about bitches. That person might like talking about science.
Yeah.
You gotta have a little bit of everything in your bed.
Yeah.
Fuck what they talking about. How you keep the convo going while insinuating fucking.
That's a good one. That's a good one. He's trying to have a convo while he's still trying to throw the sexual jabs.
Yeah, you trying to keep that sexual energy in the ear.
I mean, if she's going on a date with me,
I ain't gonna lie. It's a little bit easy depending on what topic. If you a smooth ass nigga, you got, you know what I'm saying, you a little slick with your mouthpiece and shit. Pause. You know what to say in a joking manner when you like, you like play and shit, like you play too much and shit. And you know what I mean? Shit bound to go your way, my brother. 100%. 100%. She seen your outfit, you know, her and her outfit. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring that up on the phone. Like, I'm trying to see, like, how you get your ass, you fit out that ass in them jeans type of shit. You know what I mean? Certain shit. Y'all talking about, like, something, you know, bro, y'all know, bro, like something big or something, you be like, take all that, you know what I mean? Or you can throw your own little shit in there, you know what I mean? Or, you know, she sucking on the sucker and shit. Just certain shit, like, she eating or some shit, like, damn, I wish I was, you feel me? You feel me? It's just a lot of shit. TV, she watch, she's entertaining TV. Pay attention to me like you pay attention to the TV type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the game, it's the knowledge. But I'm saying, put it in your own ways. I feel it'll be way better if I was talking to a girl and saying this shit. I feel, you know what I mean? I don't think we you know. But yeah, you gotta have highly confident in yourself to, like, you gotta just throw that shit out there sometimes. But yeah.
that makes you want to fuck. She's already sexually attracted, right? She's already physically. She's just trying to make sure I'm not a weirdo. So it's like at that point, you either coming as a representative, or you just gonna be straight up. Now, the older I get, the more the more I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
To where it's like
you going straight in.
I come in with big haymakers, big jabs.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to know everything, all the juicy shit. I need to know your whole facts without getting inside the whole facts. So it's like
you coming in, going straight in with the sex.
I'm coming straight in. So like I'm coming in like that, but it's like it's
a smooth play.
You also gotta
like you shovel past that motherfucker. Like you see the tight end and you just feel me? He right there in the end zone. You just touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get in that red zone, nigga. Stop playing, bro. Get downfield. Get some yards. Nigga, move forward. Score the ball. Stop playing. Why'd you ducking, weaving and shit and you ain't throwing them? You see the nigga tired. He's slow with his move. Bow. Hit him. Bow. Come here. Bow. Yeah, you gotta keep him coming.
You throw the jab, and if the bitch ducking, okay, she ain't trying to get hit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it smooth, And then you feel me? I might throw it in a jab. Another
Later.
she caught on.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to get down to the business.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like, but I remember when I was in the field, I remember the hardest leap. The conversation would be there, but the hardest leap would be like that first physical move.
Oh my God.
Palm sweaty.
That.
I'm about to go in. It's like once you get started thinking too much, but it's like probably a lot of guys go through that, but I remember
Making that move.
just that first initial move of, and you know you're gonna score, but it's just that first initial move, like, man, I gotta break the ice. I remember those moments.
My biggest advice when it comes to that is like, it's not even so much what you say, it's the vibe. I think the biggest thing and this one thing I could just see.
Like what type of like where y'all at? Like is it there? Because it can be there on the first time you talk. That you be moving like she's on your body, gang. Like she's on your body. You can 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Boom! Knockout! You feel what I'm saying? You crank that bitch up like a brand new car, Brand new car. Hemi. They like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come correct, not incorrect. Correct. What's the smooth? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Talk with the chest, but with a lower tone. Lower tone with your chest out. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Have good energy. Because it's basically she's going to throw it on you like you're not talking about that. I was today. Oh, I was at work. It was so long and stressful. It was so long. What's so long about it? You know what I'm saying? You have something long and unstressful, long and peaceful. Have a long and peaceful day. You see what I'm saying? Certain shit, bro, like you can, like, it's just certain shit, bro, that you can, like, it's so much shit. It's so much shit.
Like, nigga, game is game. Niggas just who know, but it's like,
Give it a long and peaceful day,
niggas doing
nigga.
picking up girls video or just whatever. Niggas with girls. Like, one of the biggest aspects is the tonality. Just the way we talking on here.
Yeah.
When we talking with the homies.
Told
I'm
y'all.
not talking like this with the bitch.
Yeah.
When it's one-on-one. Now, I might, when I first initiate, come a little more charismatic. Where you headed? Where the party at? But, nigga, once we get in an isolated situation or it's solo or it's a more
Game
intimate
time.
vibe, then that's when the tone, die down a little bit. What's been going on? Where you behind that? It's a whole. I'm
You've been behind that. Oh my God, nigga.
not even saying nothing crazy.
Yeah.
What's up? What you been up to? I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm not saying nothing crazy, but it's the vibe. It's the energy. I'm talking to her with a whole different vibe. So I think, and especially like being like a funny guy growing up, that was one thing niggas just had to learn. Like, nigga, cut the funny shit out. Yeah, that shit is cool to start the convo, to build the chemistry, make her feel comfortable enough to, nigga, get the number or whatever. Oh yeah, I saw you. Boom, you kind of higher energy. But once this nigga isolated solo, cut the funny shit out, nigga. You could still have a good sense of humor, but it's like, nigga, it's just that tonality. And I think that's the biggest one is just, nigga, calm down, relax, nigga, and just be on some chill shit.
Yeah.
Telling you.
That alone will create a
Telling
vibe.
you.
I ain't seen you in a minute. What you been up to? Just that. Like
Like,
I know nigga-
I just say that though. Then I just told y'all, lower the tone, speak. You gotta speak with your chest out, but lower your tone. Like, you gotta talk to a person or shit like it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta break that ice. You gotta chop shit up and put it in the fire pan and get the whipping shit and make sure you got enough season. Not too much, but enough to make you, oh, this shit tastes love. This shit tastes like love, but we're not loving no bitch. No. Just the love of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Be lovers and friends, sex and friends. never could be lovers in business. It can, but be a lot of fuck up going on if she's, you know how women are, or a business partner and such. Not doing shit like that. You have like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta break that ice, bro. They be putting y'all on so much game, and some niggas just don't comprehend it. Like you don't listen. You listen, but it come out the other ear like you hard headed fuck. Rewatch it. Like watch it. Watch it.
Niggas, yeah, it's niggas being seduced right now. Like
Telling you.
Turn the phone off.
Put the lotion off. Put the lotion away.
Put your pants up.
Right. But that'd be my biggest advice, like that right there. What's your stance on divorce?
I believe in it.
Some things just can't work out.
I mean,
Do you know what the biblical aspect of it is?
you're not supposed to.
Is there any like reasons? It's like abuse and infidelity or something like that?
Abuse from the man and infidelity from the woman.
Those like the main things?
Those are like the two main, or like it also says dishonoring your children.
Yeah.
Whatever dishonoring means, but
Yeah.
I think those are like the main two or three. But I believe in that shit. I believe in breaking up. I believe in all that shit, bro.
Like she don't got no handcuffs with Jay?
I believe in getting together, marriage, divorce. I believe in it all. It's like if y'all want to go separate ways, go ahead. If she want to go now, it's a little bit trickier when kids and family is involved. I will say that it is definitely trickier, but if that ain't involved, it's fair game. But if kids is involved, I'll let y'all know when I cross that bridge.
What you think of breaking up? Let's say you and your girl aren't compatible no more, but y'all got kids. Would you wait until they grown, hypothetically, to make the breakup and just fight through it, or are you just like, nigga, fuck it?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Another nigga can't raise my kids.
So, but she wanna go.
Oh, well, she wanna go.
She can go.
But
but you're saying basically stick around until they grown.
like, if me and my girl just don't get along,
Like just not compatible. Like nigga, she's not listening. Obedience is gone.
ooh, that's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just that.
You gonna have to get the fuck on. It's co-parent. Get destroyed. You have to. Because if there's no respect for you, ain't shit bound to go. It's not working. Kids gonna be misbehaving because they watching the mom disrespect you. They're watching all this shit, but it's a lot of shit, bro, with this shit. A lot of shit. Just stand your ground, respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your principles and morals, man. Don't let people do no slick shit. You gotta stop that shit, right? Wait. You don't get no warning for no shit at all. Like, what's the issue? Let's handle this shit right now. Break it down. And I'm gonna give you the answers to it. You feel me?
That ain't gonna work on J program.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's an interesting one. I guess I just had to start a new family.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
oh my
But I'm getting to a point to where it's like that's probably where I would take it is like if we not gonna be together, get you a whole new nigga and like,
fuck the kids.
I don't want to because it's like I'm going through the motions now and it's like I don't think I could ever say that.
Yeah.
But it's like, but then again, I can't even fault my kids for what me and the mom is going through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's fucked up to the kids. It's like if they got a very severe passion for me, it's like I can't sever that bond because the mom want to fag off.
Right.
Because it's like I'm gonna tell you the truth, your mom want to go fag off. So it's like. Like that's the truth.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't want to break up the family. Mama, she wasn't doing her part, but Daddy always did his part.
Yeah.
But
I was just having this conversation yesterday, and nigga, my men, was you done with your part before I get in my bed?
yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, if she want to go, she can go, but I definitely don't want to.
The idea of a
I'm not
stepfather is hard.
the stepfather because it's like, bro, I know how much I am and willing to and going to invest into my kids to where it's like, bro, there's no way I would let another man potentially have more glory for that than me. But
Hell no.
I was just literally talking about this last night with one of the homies. You could probably assume who.
Yeah.
But anyway, and nigga, cause he that was the first thing he was like, nigga, he was like, she don't want to listen. Are you staying or are you going? Or something like that, right? But he used the dog as an example. He's like, you gonna lead a dog too? Everything gotta go. Like, nigga, fuck everything type shit. But it's like, when it came to the kids, and this is what I said to him, I'm like, nigga,
fuck them
I would
dogs.
wanna, nigga, I'm a be in my kid's life, bam. But let's say she's making it a headache. Cause there's a lot of bitches that try to weaponize the kid, make it so.
Oh, we ain't going for that. Oh yeah, we're not going for that. We're getting handled. I was set up that court shit so quick. I ain't even about to go through that with you. You're done. The fuck?
Possible and hard for the dad to contribute and being. Nigga, I'm not about to jump through 1,000 hoops. So if that was to happen, then it's like, fuck it, nigga. Fuck everything. You got take it all. And once the kid becomes grown, I'ma just try to rekindle a relationship. But it's like, nigga, I'm not about to lose years of my life and be miserable for years and try to get all this minimal. I'm not, nigga, doing all that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you not about to weapon, bitch. Whatever, cool. You won that. Like, nigga, I'll just take that to the chin. We didn't work out. Yeah, that's my mentality. It's like, I try to raise them, but if that was a situation where she's trying to weaponize.
Now, if you trying and she on some, oh, hell no. I'll wait till you get older. 15, 12, 13. I'll pop back out and I'm going to let him know the truth because I'm going to have the car facts. I'm gonna show him why I returned everything back. Here's why. Proof. Right here. I want to be older so you can understand. Read that. It wasn't your dad's fault for nothing, nigga. I made sure. Planned out the life for you and all. She snatched that, used you as a weapon. Nah, you're not getting them. You can't get your kid, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, like, they need to do something about this shit. But nigga try, he could be able to.
Yeah.
And I'm just at 18.
Get his
Because I've
kid.
even experienced that where it's like, nigga, as a kid, my relationship with my dad, I had a relationship when I was younger, but it really got stronger as I was older.
Yeah.
So I could understand, nigga, just from personal experience, like, nigga, it's not like, if you miss out on some years, it's like, yeah, that would suck and you can never get them back. But it's like, you could still have a great relationship.
Yeah.
Because they're adult longer than they're a kid type shit. So
for sure.
it's like, that was worst come to worst. It's like, that would be the worst for me. Worst come to worst for me. But
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. That it's such an interesting question because it's like the truth is, like, nigga, people. That's why relationships, marriage, relationships, whatever you want to call them, is like, it's easier to grow apart than it is to go up together. So it's like the work in the relationship, because I always thought to myself, like, I don't need to work at the relationship. It just happens naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how I be feeling.
it shouldn't be an exercise but it's like, if you don't put in, I'm trying to give an example, but it's like, if you don't put in the work to grow together, you guys just end up growing apart. Because eventually it's gonna get to a point to where it's like, okay, let's say we're always traveling, making videos, or I'm always constantly doing packages at the home or back in the States or wherever I'm at, to where it's like I'm never home. So we don't spend no quality time. So it's like I have to be conscious in my mind to work that, okay, I need to take a break on, but it's like, think if you pimping, you can't take a break. That's thinking about pimping, that has no breaks. It's a 24-hour job. But it's like you have to know that's like, okay, I need to set out time to go take my girl to the nail shop or go shopping with her or just going chilling at the house, eating dinner or watching a movie. It's like, it's those little things to where it's like you have to be
just conscious of that
conscious and aware to where it's like, I need to fuel my relationship still.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me of just the love aspect. Like, when I talk about love versus lust, it's like, you can't neglect that aspect.
Yeah.
Whether it be the lust or the love.
Cannot.
Like, you got to fuel both. You got to have both wings to fly. So, yeah, kind of like what you're saying. Like, niggas got to
Have 4 wheels on the car to drive, bro. 4 air. Can't ride on 4 flats.
fueling the relationship type shit. But
And like, that is such an interesting question. Like, do you believe in divorce? Do you believe in breaking up? It's like it gets so tricky when you
And that's
have
why
kids.
it's so important. This was a tweet I said years ago. I said, be careful of the garden you plant your seed.
Yeah.
You got to be very cautious, nigga. That's one of the most important decisions you make is who you create a family with. He said, I found a good girl, but I'm still out here trying to fuck hoes. What should I do? I'm only 19, playing soccer. Used to make videos on YouTube called The Hot Boys. Found a good girl. He's out here trying to fuck hoes. What do you advise? 19-year-old.
He got a good girl, but he want to fuck hoes. Nigga,
Yeah.
you say you want to, so go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You said it yourself.
Either she on board or she not.
I mean, and
Yeah.
if she ain't on board, it's like, man,
Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, you want to go and fuck hoes. It's not about what, you know what I mean? You're young. Nigga, live your life. You got a good girl. Shit. She's a good girl, how you say she is. She'll stick around. She'll stick around.
when she bring it up to you, just deny.
Oh, no.
It's like, bro, it ain't even too much rocket science. Like, she can still be on board. You still gonna deny it.
But you
Yeah.
will be so surprised what these bitches will deal with if you just tell bitches the truth.
Be
Like
honest.
this nigga, I probably just
That's true, too.
yeah. Like nigga, going back to one thing Patrice used to say is like nigga, just give her the option.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I've never had a bitch who I like nigga, because I've had these conversations where like, oh, and nigga, they just be shocked when a nigga be honest, but it's like, oh, when the last time this, or nigga, do you have any other girls? Yeah. Sometimes I just jokingly say like, when the last time? Last night. Like now what? Like just give her that option. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna leave? Like, and I promise you, they don't leave.
They
It's
don't.
a good game.
Like they just don't leave. Like nigga,
Wait.
why don't they leave?
Mind tricks. Mind playing tricks.
It's almost like
Mind game.
they're attracted to you not really giving a fuck.
They're attracted to greatness.
Yeah.
What you're communicating is, I don't fear the loss.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, they don't give a fuck. Michael Jackson don't give a fuck. Tupac never gave a fuck. NBA YoungBoy, the top, like Drake, Lil Wayne, they never gave a fuck. These people that's talked about like, oh, the big artist, she did, she that. They don't give a fuck. How? Why don't they? Because it don't matter when you don't give a fuck. Succeed. Of course, you're going to fuck up. Part of the fucking game. I'm not a perfect human. And on top of that, I'm a man. I have a dick in my pants. So what? Fuck? I'm not trying to be perfect.
That's value within itself.
At
You're
least you want to
communicating value.
change.
I don't fear the loss. Yeah, I did that. And you don't got to niggas. This all angles of how you nigga go about it, but it's like, I promise you, you would be surprised what nigga you could get away with if you just. Now I'm not saying you come out the gate just I'm fucking hella hoes and no nigga, that's just goofy.
Yeah.
But if some shit come up, like yeah, and it's also different because nigga, with our situation, it's like nigga, like I'm talking to bitches and I'm posting videos so simultaneously. So it's like I might be fucking with her, and then tomorrow I'll post a video with a new girl, so she knows.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even like nigga, I'm hiding it, this and that. There ain't no question.
Yeah.
So, but nigga, you'll be surprised. But going back to nigga, we talk about where you at on the food chain, is like it's certain niggas that could do that, and it's certain niggas who you ain't got that in you.
Yeah.
Your contract, like she don't want to that kind. If you a $10 million contract, it's a lot of shit she'll put up with for that $10 million
On my mama.
contract.
On my mama.
Listen, there's gonna be other people. Okay. You can't, nigga. You gotta be a vegetarian. Okay. You can't party. Okay. Like there's a lot of shit she deal with when it's like this a $10 million contract. But when you a $2 contract, it's like
She ain't going.
fuck that that ain't a good deal.
$2 and $2 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
Look at the
some
difference.
niggas like, I'm not trying to have niggas lose that girl trying to be us type shit, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nigga. But
Nah, on some real shit, bro. You have. I on some shit. Let's go ahead and make this statement. Don't do no shit because you see other niggas succeeding doing it. Bro, if you one of them type of nigga that you love your partner and shit, you never cheated. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't do it now. Don't do it. You ain't gotta do that to be a cool nigga. None of that shit. That's like, bro, it's okay to love your bitch. It's okay to do that. Nigga, I loved my bitch and I was cheating like I'm a cheater, of course. I do certain shit. That's why I'm not in a relationship. For one, I don't got time for you. Two, my main focus is not you, us, or whatever you on and shit like that. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm a different type of nigga. So I do what I want to do. I handle my business. I do what I need to do first. Do what I want later. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not finna tell a nigga go cheat on his bitch. Don't do it. But I'm not gonna lie. Word. I'm not perfect. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm perfect. I would never put on this facade like I'm a perfect human being. I piss, shit, do all the other shit you do, but normal human shit. But, you know, I got different styles and shit from other niggas and shit. You feel me? But do not look at a nigga and be like, oh, I'm gonna do what he just did. No, if you got a bitch, bro, and you don't usually walk up to bitches in public and talk to them, try to get them, don't do it. Do not do that now. No, please. Be yourself.
Yeah, that shit gets deep.
Let's do one more.
4J, biggest thing you learned so far from fatherhood that can be applied to life in general.
Biggest thing in fatherhood.
Jay got a kid.
I ain't even experienced it yet, but I know life gonna go by fast. And life go by fast, and when you got when you got to take care of something every single day, life is gonna go by fast because your day go like my day. I wake up and it's like fuck, it's already the nighttime. But I mean, what's some good ass game, a good ass clean ass game that I could give with that is probably, hey, bro, before you become a father, do everything that you want to do. There's still things that I wanted. You never really stop doing things because, like, there's always shit that you can scratch off the bucket list. But,
You do got a kid. Damn. Congratulations, Jason. Congratulations, bro.
What was the question, brother?
What is the biggest lesson fatherhood has taught you that you can apply to real life?
Biggest lesson. I ain't got none right now. I'm going to take a rain check on that one.
One thing that I could think of, I mean, I'm not a father yet, but I could imagine it really just emphasizes the idea of like you the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is on you.
Yeah.
Stand out, make a be a role model for your kid. A great one. A good
Sometimes if you just a single dude out here, or nigga, even if you just got a girl, maybe that pressure ain't really on you as much of like, it's really on me. I got somebody that's
dependent,
a real dependent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then let's say if you in a situation where like for niggas at the house, or it's like, let's say your girl, she's working or not, she stops working to take care of the kids. So now it's like extra pressure to make sure shit is going solid.
Yeah.
So I could see how nigga just the pressure of just like nigga, it's all on you. Just that leadership role is enhanced. Like niggas gotta really be leaders type shit.
No, yeah, that's a good one. What you just now said, that was a good one. I like that.
But other than that, love you niggas. This was a lengthy pod. We got a strong group of niggas that really fuck with the team. So shout out to them niggas. You feel me? Help change our life and continue to help change our life. And hopefully we provide content that could help nigga change these niggas' life for the better.
Value.
But nigga, like you said earlier, it's not just about digestion. Niggas gotta also exercise. Niggas gotta work.
So after you go watch this, go do something with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Go hit that gym. Feel me?
That's a good investment.
Means everything.
That means something. Always will.
But yeah, man, appreciate you niggas.
New year.
WWWWW. I love that. That's amazing, bro. I like how these niggas just stand out from each other and shit, bro. It's different meanings, different standpoint of shit, you know. Just gotta keep this shit, bro. You gotta keep this shit on the road, bro. Don't never let shit stop you. You feel what I'm saying? Keep going, bro. Shout out to the minorities. Shout out to anybody that, you know, looking in from the outside, you know, checking your boy out and shit like that, bro. Appreciate y'all boys. But I ain't gonna lie, appreciate the minorities for the game, you know, the motivation, the discipline, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta apply them shits and you learn something every day, bro. But it's your boy Rats. I'm out, bro. Love y'all, boy. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you're new, and also link in the description for the stream, my nigga. No cap.